Welcome to another episode of Please Delete This.
Hold on.
I can't.
Go ahead, man.
This man just said he had mango moscato.
Like, what?
You see his mauve sweater. Of course, he drinks mango moscato.
that's
Sorry.
Got it for the wife.
What do you get when you go to brunch?
Wow. Depends where we're going.
Well, if it's bottomless mimosas,
Anything
I
with
do mine
capers.
with mango.
Because fuck them, that's why.
Because fuck them, girl. You drinking wine, though? No?
No, whatever. Cool.
Hey, my bitches is back.
Come on,
My
girl.
bitches.
She thought this was Thirsty Thursday. Stupid.
What the fuck you thought this was? Oh wait, I'm supposed to be trying not to curse today.
We ain't sorry yet.
I
I don't know. It's wherever you bring us in
don't know
usually.
that.
149, Darren. Practice.
Thank you. There's a lot of practice.
1, 1, 1.
1, 2, 2, 2.
Just bring it a little closer to you.
2, 2, 2.
Jen,
My chair is crooked.
straight to needs. It is crooked.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be a...
Oh boy. Do you need some help?
I'm just gonna say crooked.
we're
It's
just
fine.
No,
come
straight
on.
to your chair.
I'll help you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can do it. I'm a big girl.
All right, you got it.
Oh, my God.
That's all I deal with the boys. They get in the car and they can't put the little seatbelt. I do it myself, and they're like,
Oh, boy.
nah.
You don't let us do stuff.
And then finally,
You don't let us. You one of the children?
He just said I'm like them, so I feel that pain.
And then they're like, I need help. And then I'm, like,
Yep.
I'm trying not to cuss them out. I do it for them, and I try to do the next part, and they're like, no, I can do it myself. Man,
How about you stay home, kid? I'll come back
Why
later.
don't you know how to take care of yourself? Gonna lug you around everywhere.
Damn it, man.
we good?
Yeah, let's get it.
Episode
Scared.
149.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to another felt like overdue episode of Please Delete This. In the building, we have Darren.
Bim.
Genevieve.
Yo, we are bike.
What's happening, man?
Mortimer.
I ain't sat in front of her in like a month.
A good month, yes.
I ain't sat in
I
front
ain't
of
seen you since
In a couple
March,
weeks.
yo. Since March. It's May.
That's kind of wild.
That's crazy.
Holy shit. Happy to be here. Happy to see you guys,
I'm
man.
so happy to be here.
Fuck COVID, yo.
I wanted to address our listeners.
Oh, go ahead.
First of all, thank you for still listening to us.
Still.
I feel like every episode should kick off that way.
We appreciate you more than you know.
More than you know.
And also, it wasn't even just since March. Like, since before Thanksgiving, we've been taking mad weeks off. Mad hiatuses. Hiati?
Hi, Ty.
Hiati? I don't know the plural of hiatus. Is hiatus
I
hiatus?
like it. Hi, Ty. Sounds right.
Hiatai sounds like Asian cartoon.
Cuisine.
Not cuisine.
Yeah.
Cartoon. Anime. Hiatai.
It probably is.
Anywho. So it's been a rocky 6-7 months, but guys, we're back for real.
For real, for real.
And we sorry.
I'm not going to be here next week.
In 94. Sorry for 2004. Let's get it.
We here, man. We here.
Is
What's
that
up?
Ruben? Did he say? Okay.
It was studded, yes. Sorry for 2004, Ben.
So, guys, the listeners are eagerly awaiting what we've been up to in all this time.
I don't think they care like that.
Of course they care.
You care? I don't remember.
Well, last pod, you had let people know that it was COVID that knocked you out.
Yo.
And it wasn't because you hated me and Darren.
Nope.
No, not this time.
Right. Not this time. It's reserved for next time. Mm-hmm. You were dealing with that stuff.
Yep.
And then last week, I was away. And you suckers just didn't want to record.
It didn't feel right to record out you, Bim.
Why?
Because it was a reunion.
Yeah, because, you know, like we're...
Who am I?
You are
Who am
Bim.
I? Who's he?
It's a-
Who are we?
Let me tell you something.
What if God was one of us?
Let me tell you something, brother, sister. I, as an avid podcast listener, I love to just wake up, 'cause I have a podcast schedule, and I love to just open the app and see the podcast that I expect to see there. I don't know what's on it yet. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know nothing.
Well, nobody told you to travel.
Jen.
It's
It's
his
not
fault.
the point.
No, it's his
It's
fault.
not the point. Me and Darren did one without you.
You did two without me. They were really good. I listened to them
There
while
she
I had
go.
COVID because I couldn't go nowhere.
So it felt good to have something to listen to, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine somebody else, some poor soul listeners who had COVID. It was sitting home.
I
Oh
hope you
yeah,
feel better.
yeah. Where's the violin? Candy, and there you go. Not giving them something to listen to.
It's
feel
Darren's house. You're supposed to be yelling at him.
better. Darren.
Who
She just
so right. The thought, I love Genevieve to death. But the thought of me and Genevieve by ourselves doing a pod, it doesn't bode
It's
well.
really
hasn't this happened though?
No, not by ourselves.
You don't ever get up to pee, so we really never talk to each other. Like sometimes Darren gotta get up, his kids are crying or something, and be me and you. But you don't never leave. You're
You
always
don't.
here.
You're always you're.
I gotta take a pee break.
You're like,
I'll be right
No, no,
back.
no,
You're like,
no,
you're like
no, 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 no.
Shireen from House Party. She live in a project. There's always somebody home.
Yo,
Darren's Sydney.
oh, Hassan did he ass.
Oh, Jesus. No,
You're
shoot.
dumb.
Like, we're never by ourselves. I think the couple times
Interesting.
we've been by ourselves, we've always had somebody there. And then if me and you couldn't find somebody to fill in when she was gone, I knew damn well I was going to find somebody to fill in while you were gone. So, your go.
Oh, whatever. Fine. You don't want to give people something?
Well, we
Fine.
did. I mean, but honestly.
What do you think we would have talked about? Should we try it right now, Darren?
The same stuff we always talk about.
Darren, let's pod. Hey, Darren.
You get 2 minutes.
Hey, Jen, how are you?
I am splendid. How you doing?
Nervous. I'm hot.
That color looks splendid on you.
Think, what did you call it? Mauve?
That's what he called it. I don't think he's right though.
Who's he?
It's more like a salmon, or like a light bubblegum pink.
I don't know.
I would call it baby shower pink.
See, it doesn't feel right. I mean, it feels okay.
It's okay.
Don't get me wrong. We have good conversation.
Yeah,
But I feel like you can't make fun of me when it's just me and you.
because I need something to bounce off of.
Thank you. And
Like,
it's not
like
gonna
off the wall.
It's not gonna.
Throwing a tennis ball at a sheet.
It's not.
Nothing to
It's not the
bounce.
same. No.
Nothing to
no,
bounce.
I'm not gonna laugh with you. I mean, I am, but not. It doesn't feel.
It doesn't
good.
feel right.
It doesn't.
I'm just laughing all hard. I need
Yeah.
Bim to laugh.
You're laughing hard, and I can only laugh so hard at myself. Yeah, it's not. You know.
And then eventually he gets offended and kicks me out of his house. And then the podcast is over.
Yeah, I don't want to kick. John
It's
out
not
of my
2
house.
minutes yet.
It hasn't even been a minute.
I mean, this is too long now. It's been like 46.
You guys are ridiculous. You are so
Do you
ridiculous.
remember at Chip's event when Stars Aligned? And since you had no leg, you just stayed upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
And me and Darren had to take the mic and go and the camera.
But you guys did well.
Did
That was
we?
horrible.
It was.
I thought you guys did.
It was
guys did
painful.
well.
It was.
It hurt. To
It was
do
like it was like clumsy. Like I look at you like, do you want?
And then I don't want to be on the camera asking questions. I'm like, no, Darren, you do it. But then Darren gets in front of pretty girls, and then he melts like
I just-
butter.
So
Like, so you like to paint? You paint
did
pictures?
you do this one?
Oh dear.
What is this a picture of?
You smell like daffodils.
The-
Like,
It's clearly the sun, Darren.
although, and then she saw a friend of hers, and then she was like, "Oh my god, I know you." But Jen is like awkward still, so I was like, "Oh, I know you." She was like, I can hug you because I know you, but still hip high.
Hip hop.
And then she's like, "Okay, like I'm
I
gonna
don't
ask
like
you
that
questions."
you guys have a name for that.
It's dope though, isn't
I
it?
don't like hip hop.
Quick fire. Draw.
How do you give five? How do you give high fives? You don't give high fives,
I give high five.
but not. It's like hip high.
But the
five.
close friends get the high five because it's contact.
Ah.
The oh hey, oh, hey, oh, you see it, did you?
I hate them. I hate them for you, and that's why we don't. That's why it can't be a part of me and Jen.
Hogwash. Hogwash.
I think the closest we got to just being Jen is when we had Tanya on.
Yeah.
Oh right, I had a leak that day. Damn it.
Yeah, you had a leak.
Shut up.
So Tanya kind of was like, all right, like, we're here, but, you know, she was telling us about the stuff.
Yeah.
And then after that, the three of us were like,
That was a short pod too. We ended
that
it
was a
quick.
very short
It was
pod.
like 35
I
minutes.
hate y'all. I hate y'all.
Listen, you're
is
fired.
what it
You're
is.
fired like Marlon Rory. It's just me now.
Yo, that's so wild.
Talk
We don't
about
talk about it. Nah. That's their own shit. But Joe's a wild boy. He got relaxed.
I said if one of us was gonna fire the other two, it would definitely be Darren because he's a diva.
Wow.
I wouldn't dare fire you.
Look at him. He said, I wouldn't dare.
I wouldn't dare.
That don't sound like diva talk.
No, because, well,
As
it's
you
just,
sip your wine.
it's
go
just
ahead.
me. It's just me.
Pinky up.
Yeah,
It's
just
not
you.
up.
Just you talking to the
looked
two
at the other
chairs.
Just me, so
Talking to the chairs,
I
yeah.
guess if my friends were here, I would have like little stuffed animals. Like,
Yeah, put the chicken head on
right?
mine.
What do you think, Bib? I think.
I looked like he was giving you fake dim.
Okay. Okay.
Anyways, Bim.
Yes.
You traveled recently.
Yeah, a couple of times, man.
Where'd you go, ho?
I went to Georgia
I know that's right.
and I went to Puerto Rico.
Hey.
I'm out here chasing COVID, trying to whip his ass.
Yeah, avenge my sickness.
I was trying to kick ass. I ain't see that motherfucker. I'm trying.
Yo, fuck that nigga. Yo.
The idea of COVID as a person always makes you laugh.
Just got off the plane in Atlanta. Yo, where you at?
Where at though?
Where you at though? And then in Puerto Rico, apparently they were dealing with a spike at some point. So we went there for a wedding, me and the wife. Shout out to Darby and Joel. Congratulations.
Congrats.
And we get off the plane, and they're like, yeah, so there's a curfew. Everything shut down at 9 o'clock. I said, huh? Now, Darren, we went to Puerto Rico together.
Oh, my goodness.
What does that mean?
I mean, I can imagine everything being shut down at 9.
Right, because a lot of stuff that we did.
Wait, all the businesses off?
Everything, bro. Walgreens,
Holy-
CVS,
oh,
goddamn,
dear.
yeah. Everything. You couldn't order no Domino's to the hotel. Look at them.
Dear. I don't want to go anymore.
So now, the week after, so we left on Monday. By Monday, it was pushed out to 11.
Okay.
Because I guess it was, 3 weeks of that or something like that?
Yeah.
But it made for an interesting trip and adjustments around that. Because we got off the plane, we got to the hotel by
hiccups.
drink wine. And we got to the hotel by 8. So we check in and whatever, and we see a line for the little food place in the hotel. And we come out, we change, come downstairs, like, yo, we're just going to grab something from CVS or Walgreens. Nope. Closed. Anything that served alcohol closed at 8. Other spots were 9. So, yeah.
Now you're just stranded for the night.
Yeah. So we made do. A lot of alcohol, a lot of reefer. But
You know what I was thinking about?
What was
Since
that?
you said reefer? A great name. I don't want to say it on the mic because it's such a great idea.
Okay, you're not going to do anything with it.
I'm not. A great name for a podcast that talks about reefer would be podcast.
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 I like it.
Would you do another podcast in addition?
No,
Why not?
because fuck them. That's why.
Wow.
But what if it was you? Fuck you.
We're also trying.
Imagine if it was you.
Trying not to swear.
Imagine if.
The only person I could see myself doing a separate podcast with would be Darling.
That's not true.
No. You know why? Because Jen needs to have chemistry with the people that
She
she's
had
gonna do
chemistry with her friends.
Oh
Enough
yeah,
to
those
do it.
girls. Yeah, but
Yeah, see?
yeah, that'd be a good one too.
Oh, see?
I
Look at her.
still-
She
I
forgot.
still
But I wouldn't
think-
do it with
What
them.
about your friends?
What about my friends? They be funny too. But no, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you would.
Darling or my
Oh,
girls.
your girls, yeah. I mean, I think because of, well, clearly two of you still gotta figure shit out, but
You know, he was like my best friend in high school. We had like a notebook. We would write notes to each other back and forth, and then pass the notebook between each other in between
dear.
classes.
Oh yeah.
and then you guys can't even talk to each
And
other.
then at some point, we got tired of waiting for the book when the other person had it, so we had 2 books in rotation.
We did that.
And you can't even talk to each other.
We can talk to each other, just not on a mic.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I don't know what I would talk to Darren about as an adult. I don't think I've.
As an adult,
I don't think as an adult I've had a conversation with just Darren.
I completely understand it. I think that
I'm befuddled.
when we were downtown,
Downtown
did we go to a concert or something? Why were we downtown, the 3 of us?
karaoke.
Maybe. We went to the
Prep for the
Frisky Five
podcast?
place
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah, and then we.
Oh,
saw
yeah, it was
Cootie.
after karaoke.
And so he found somebody he was talking. So it was just me and you.
Yeah.
And I remember we were like kind of talking, and then I could kind of tell we were like,
It's so weird, you two.
And then shout out to DJ Incredible Cootie.
he came
came
in,
up and
we
started
were like,
convo.
I think both of us were like, whoa!
What's going on?
It's not that we don't like each other. We love each other. I love
Of
you.
course you love each other, but that is very
But
strange.
It's
I'm gonna lock you two in a room and talk. You both have to do an
look
essay
at Jen's
and
face
read
like,
it to each
oh
other.
dear.
Can I bring my cell phone or just like me?
Just you, fam. Woof. No distraction. Yes.
No guarantee.
I think there was
can't.
it was even a meme. Those memes that like, oh, you're stuck at this big mansion for like $1,000
Oh, and the
million
second
dollars.
at is the person you're with?
And my second at happened to be Genevieve, and I
What?
was like, it'd be perfect because Jen knows I'll stay on this side of the mansion. I won't talk to you unless
something happens.
like once a day. Like, hey, just you're alive. Okay, I'll talk to you later, and that would be it. Perfect.
Do you know what I hate?
What?
Chit chat.
Small talk, right?
Oh, I hate small talk.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Small talk.
Oh,
But y'all
I'm so
know
bad
each
at
other. It
it.
don't gotta be small
No,
talk.
I'm not talking about Darren anymore.
Oh,
okay.
I'm just saying a thought that I had today earlier.
Oh, yeah,
I didn't preface it well.
That's why I don't flourish in social situations where I don't know people well. Because
Really?
Darren. So when you see me, right, it's usually around the guys, and if it's around people I just met,
He's only a social butterfly around his social circle.
No.
yeah. And if it's somebody I just met, unless it's a common topic, right? If we start talking about boxing, if we start talking about podcasts, if we start talking about being Nigerian or whatever, that can last a little longer. But when that topic is dried up, it's damn, you know, my car, I think I left it running, and I'm outside. I'm out. Yeah, I don't like small talk. What is someone talk about?
Oh,
The
my
weather?
goodness.
Ugh.
It's pollen, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Am I right?
And that's why I don't just call people for no reason. Because what do? It ends up being small talk.
But me and Donald could call each
great.
other for no reason all,
Yeah,
day,
but
all day.
because you
So that's how
guys
I know.
have-
That's how I know I could do a podcast with him.
Right.
And my friends, I could talk to them on the phone,
Got
even
it.
though we don't do it.
Oh. So yeah, that
Maybe
only
it's just Darren who's weird.
it is.
could be him.
There's people I've known all my life, and that will call me, and I'll be like, no, I can't talk. I don't.
It's exhausting.
Excuse me.
He's clamming up at the thought.
I noticed. We talked about this before. The physical touch thing. Oh no! Stop it! Stop! Stop! No.
Just hold his hand.
No.
Hold his hand
No.
a little
You see,
bit.
the
Look at his
thought- the
fingers. They're
thought
so
of
close
it, I
to
can't
you.
even look. I'm not even looking at him. Like this is how. There's something really wrong with me. Like, damn.
Touch me.
He's got
Sad.
his fingers outstretched.
I really touched it. No.
He's not really touched it like it was a foot.
Like I've been realizing more and more how physical touch bothers me.
You bother me, Dad. Holy moly.
The other day we were at
my
my
God.
parents' house and I was sitting on the couch. My dad was next to me and next to him was Celeste. And so my dad's like, being like silly, kind of rocking between us. And at some point he like put his hand on my knee and Celeste's knee. And the whole time I'm like,
Daddy.
it's like,
Oh, my God.
like, and in my head I'm like, I shouldn't. It's my dad. Like, it's not like he's a stranger.
Imagine
why do
Darren
I-
on like a subway or a bus.
I would die. I would burst into flames if somebody touched me on the bus.
Speaking of, have either of you watched any of the Michael Che show?
I watched the first episode. I fell asleep the first time, and I watched it just before you came.
I saw.
It's freaking
I saw
funny.
some of the first episode. I saw y'all talking about it. So in the hotel, I caught some of it, but I didn't get to finish the episode.
Well, I'm
is
gonna spoil maybe like episode 3 or 4.
Motherfucker, why?
Hey,
I mean,
stop.
sorry.
Because I can. You guys had all week to watch it. I don't care.
Whatevs.
So there was one episode. Well, I won't spoil it too much, but it was basically these two dudes didn't have a mask on, and they're on a subway. Everybody's got like, you need a mask, but he's got like a real serious thing going on, and he's like, but I'm dealing with this. And then like this homeless guy with no clothes on but has a mask on. He's like, yeah, you can't do that. Then he pulls out another one and he's like, here, I got one you can use. It's all dirty. Dude was like, you ain't even got no pockets. Where did you get that from?
I think this show has the potential to be like a Chappelle show.
That's what it makes it feels like, but it doesn't feel like it's trying to be Chappelle Show. That's why I
Exactly.
didn't like Key and Peele. It was just like,
Yeah.
okay, they're trying to fill the void that's gone from Chappelle Show, and they're trying a little hard.
Yeah, his sketches are, from what I've seen, are more real life situations.
Yes, and they're very smart.
Right, and it's
Super
not
smart.
over like the elevator scene.
Oh,
Spot on. It's a sketch, but it doesn't feel like overly
Yes.
trying to be. It's just
Yeah.
very situational.
This
shit.
happens, guys.
this
Yes.
is real.
Yeah.
And I'm mad it's only 6 episodes, and I'm mad they dropped them like it was Netflix and put them all at once.
Yeah, it's kind of odd strategy for HBO,
But I have one more episode left.
yeah. So the wedding. So we
Yes, my time.
so 9:00 curfew, but we figured it out. We would just get food in advance. Do you remember Puerto Rican South Street?
Yes.
Stop and go. We would go there, get
Yes,
wings,
yes.
and some beers or whatever on the
yes.
late night.
That was
Still
the first.
there.
That was the first place we went.
First place we went when we were
Yes.
homeless in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Yes. So
What a great place.
still open.
Oh.
I go there. Fried chicken, my friend.
Oh dear.
15 minutes.
That saved lives.
Oh, so good.
That saved our lives.
Gave some to the wife. This is so good.
It's
Darren,
so good.
you know the feeling of familiarity with food? When you've had it before, you go back to this place and you wanted the exact...
Still
I
the
bit
same.
into.
Still the same.
Same.
How long ago was that?
That was
At least 5 years.
4 or
ago.
5 years. Yeah.
That's gotta be satisfying.
Oh,
So
so
good.
good.
The only time I've had that kind of experience was Wings Over Providence.
Mm.
Because you remember we used to go hang out, and there was a Wings Over Worcester, but there was no Providence, and it used to be so good. And me and Janelle would drive to Worcester just for this chicken and waffle fries.
That's a little wild.
Yeah.
Damn.
And so when they was opening one, I remember I was at work. I was working on the east side.
An hour?
You gotta
It's
come
45
back.
minutes. It's only 45
The,
minutes.
gotta come back.
The come back would be pause. The drive back would just. The drive back. It's the drive back that deters me from everything. Sorry, guys.
It wasn't a problem until you said pause, man. With that one. Now I got. Well, anyways, let me stop. Blah.
So blah. Sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah. So when they said they were opening Wings Over Providence, I was like super excited.
Yeah, no, it's a good spot. But Puerto Rico, thank you for your hospitality. It was just as fun as I remember, Darren. Get back there with the wife.
Yeah.
You ever been to Puerto Rico, Jen?
No.
Just check it out. It's very dope.
Do you have a
Very
bucket
dope.
list of where you want to go, Jen? Like as far as travel?
She wants to go home every day. That's it.
Besides there.
I do want to go somewhere, but I don't have a list. And right now, because of the whole COVID thing, you know what I mean? Because like I said before, we were being super careful, so we're still in like super careful mode. But at the same time, we're like, well, I mean, we immune for a couple months. We should go somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
We already got it, so.
I mean, we should go somewhere. But yeah, I don't know. Do you have any suggestions? For the
Puerto
first
Rico.
place?
Yeah, so Puerto Rico, definitely.
Yeah, I showed him the view that you sent us, and he was like, "Yo, let's book it."
No, honestly.
Yeah.
And the resort that we stayed at was the one that was right across the way from us. They had the casino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Man,
combination.
you were right in the heart of it.
Brother.
Man,
Brother.
Man.
Brother. You got a casino. You got the beach. You got pools.
That's
right
what we
there.
want. That's what we want.
Within walking distance.
That's what we
Yep.
want.
You got a variety of
Yeah,
food.
restaurants.
All right there in San Juan.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, the resort we stayed at was La Concha. Yeah.
That was the show?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Darren's coming
I
back to you now, huh?
remember.
Yeah. Yeah. Good spot.
Man, we were dogs that first night. Anyway,
That was rough.
places to go. I'm dying to go to Honduras. We were on a cruise, and they stopped in Roatan, and we got out. We were only there for a couple of hours, and it was beautiful.
Really?
And it was like, oh, we got to come. I've been dying to go back there since.
Like beautiful beaches or like architecture?
Beautiful
Like what?
beach. The buildings that we were in, the little area that we were in was really, really nice. I have a couple of people that are from there, so they're like, yeah, there's different parts you could go to. Mexico is a pretty good. Like, do you like to, when you're traveling, like you're in a new place, do you like to?
She's already
explore?
shaking her head.
I don't want to jump from a cliff.
No, none of that. But
want
like,
a
do you like? Would
sailboat.
you like explore?
No, I
Like,
want to be on a
in-
beach.
We went to the Aztec ruins, I believe, in Mexico. And that was pretty. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't sightsee, like you've been to Jamaica, right? No?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go like do the Dunn's River
I think
and all that?
No, we did something where the water was like something I forgot.
The glowing water, right? The
it was, like,
luminant,
green or something.
what pond or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You weren't interested in seeing, okay.
It's different. Like I said, like I say for a lot of things, it's different when you're a girl. So
True.
when we went, there was a lifeguard there who was really nice, and he was like, "Yo, I'll take you guys to the club," and we was all like gonna go, and then the night we were supposed to go, I was like, "Hold up, they don't have. I don't know what Jamaican 911 is. Like, what if something happens to us? We can't just go with this random guy."
True.
And she was like, "Yeah, you're right."
It's a fact, but you got a boo now that you can travel with.
But now, yeah.
Yeah.
But I just want to go on the beach.
I like it. So that makes it easier for you. Because now you can almost do like a beach tour, right? You can go to places that are known for beautiful beaches.
Cayman Islands had a nice beach.
Nice beaches there. The outskirts of DR. DR has nice beaches, period.
Yeah.
But, oh my goodness, when you get to like the country area where it's kind of chill, but they still like civilization and stuff, beautiful beaches. So, yeah, there's a lot of places you get. A lot of
Belize
places.
too. Belize is really nice.
She ain't going nowhere.
Belize Toyota.
See? See?
So can we get into our stuff, or you want to talk about your weekend, Darren?
Was there anything that you guys want to share with the people for the past couple of weeks? Nothing that you've been up to?
Probably, but I forgot.
I don't remember. So no, we missed y'all. We missed podding. I missed podding.
Yeah, so we could jump into all the wild and wacky things that have
Stuff
occurred.
in my phone.
So let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Run them off.
Pow.
Start with Rhode Island news.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm ready.
So this is from yesterday.
Oh, I already know where this is going.
Yeah. Did you even click on it, or did you just follow the rules and not even look at?
Is it the one he put up? Mm-hmm. I seen it on the Facebook prior.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyone who does not know this, we are from Providence, Rhode Island. We don't all live in Providence anymore, but you know that's where we're from.
Yeah.
Mama here, my papa here.
So yesterday, oh damn! Breaking news: multiple people shot in Providence.
Whoa.
Christ.
Okay.
You just gonna skip over that, bro?
They all put it. They put it in red. I wasn't supposed to read that. So yesterday, Providence Schools admin known for toe popping, charged for forcibly rubbing stranger's foot. It took. I had to like let that digest in itself. Like toe popping, like when you like grab the toe and you pull it and it cracks.
I was gonna ask you, do you know what toe popping is? Because I don't. Did you look it up by any chance?
No, I just do it, so I know what it was.
No, I
It's like when you pull it, you know, you crack your knuckles. That
Wait. So this person was known for doing it to other people?
yes,
pulling the toe and whoop.
charged for forcibly rubbing stranger's foot.
Oh boy. And what was this person's position?
Okay. A high-ranking Providence Schools administrator with a history of, they put quotes, toe-popping students was
Oh my God. To minors?
was arrested this week and accused of forcibly giving a foot massage to an underage male at a gym in Warwick.
Now it's not funny.
Okay. So,
We're not.
nah, it's just kind of ridiculous.
That's the funny part.
It's
It's like
ridiculous.
this is a real headline.
That was a real first paragraph. Do you need me to read it again, Bim, or are you good?
What's toe popping again?
So I think it's like you take your toe and you like pull it.
You can
Now
crack
he's
your
taking
knuckles.
somebody else's toe.
Yeah, he's cracking somebody else's knuckles by pulling it.
Pull it like,
Is my world different than everybody else's? I see
I've-
shoes everywhere. So how do you people wear shoes, right?
Okay, so
she's like
You
thank,
can't-
thank you for asking.
Right, because you can't sweep somebody's leg and just pop and then run away. Like
let me land.
what the hell?
Court records show Warwick Police, that's where you live, Darren, arrested Providence Network Superintendent of Secondary Schools. I'm sorry, Bim, to do this to you.
Disgusting.
Ola Yinke alleging
He didn't know. He didn't know. Ola
Yinka
Ola
alleged.
Yinka.
Is it alleged or alleging?
I don't even know. What? Go continue after me.
Ola Yinka alleged 40 on Monday after a man and his son contacted law enforcement about an alleged assault that happened on April 20th. According to police, Bim, I need you to hold on to your chair. A man, later identified as alleged, approached the underage male at a Warwick gym and asked him about his workout shoes. Before the juvenile male was able to answer, alleged picked up the juvenile's male's right foot and began to take his shoe off without asking permission. Bim, do you need a moment?
Go.
Police wrote in sworn affidavit. Alleged then proceeded to grab the heel of the juvenile male's foot as he attempted to pull his foot away and pulled off the juvenile male's sock. Alleged later dropped the sock and began to massage the juvenile male's foot for approximately 30 to 40 seconds. Bim, do you need a moment?
Continue.
The juvenile male tried to pull his foot away, but the male would not let his foot go. When the underage male was able to remove his foot from his grasp, police reported he moved away and continued to work out, trying to avoid interacting with the adult. We'll come back to that part. The only other interaction with alleged was while he was working out on a machine. Alleged smiled and winked at him.
Wow.
Police wrote in a report. Police, who said there was video surveillance that supported the allegations. I need to see this video.
Me too.
I need to see this. How do you
Because,
take somebody's
yeah,
shoe off
because
and
you-
then take their sock off and then give a foot? We'll come back to all of that. Charge alleged with simple assault or battery, a misdemeanor. He did not immediately respond to a request for comment Monday, but police records show police interviewed him after the alleged assault. According to police reports, he was interested. He said he was interested in the person's shoes because they were flats. Alleged also said he couldn't remember if it was him or the underage male that removed the shoe, according to police. Because that
That makes a difference.
Right.
That makes a difference.
I mean, what was he wearing, really? You know, maybe it's his fault.
Because he wore
Right.
those sexy ass
Wear
flats.
those shoes.
You wear some flats like that, you're gonna get foot raped.
Jen.
Alleged denied rubbing the victim's bare foot, but did acknowledge touching it. I didn't massage it. I just touched it.
I ain't inhaled the weed.
I said this little piggy, and that was it.
That was it. I didn't even go all the way home. Wee. None of that.
You be out here lying to me on the streets.
Alleged estimated it was just a second that he actually touched the victim's barefoot and denies rubbing it for a prolonged period. Now, here's where things get wild.
Here's where they get wild.
Here's where they really get wild, Ben. This is not the first time Alleged has been accused of touching student-aged children's feet. Before he was hired by Providence Superintendent Harrison Peters in 2020, he spent 15 years in Hillsborough County Public School System in Florida. During that time, Alleged served as an assistant principal at a Tampa high school where students complained of a strange form of punishment that he employed.
Oh, my God. Lock this guy up.
The Sun Sentinel reported in 2009, 5 boys told deputies that King High Assistant Principal Ola Yinka asked them on numerous occasions to take off a shoe and sock behind closed doors and allowed him to pop their toes. They said it didn't hurt, but they didn't like it either. He felt the incidents have nothing to do with one another. Alleged had no further information.
Sorry. I tripped your feet off.
To provide during the interview and declined to provide a written statement. So, yes. So, I went and looked up that 2009 article. I won't read it, but basically, he was principal, and if kids had bad grades, they would send them to his office, and he would tell the kids to take off their shoes, and he would pop their toes. But they was like, corporal punishment is allowed in Florida.
Oh, boy.
But this wasn't painful, so something they settled, and they let him go.
And good old Rhode Island
I was gonna say
him.
nobody comes from Florida to Rhode Island unless they're running from the law or like they have a new identity or they can't get a job doing whatever they were doing.
Right, and everything's public record, so you can easily Google somebody's name real quick just to make sure they're
found the
not.
article.
Right.
But when they showed the video on the news, it looked like the guy who hired him. It was also a black man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn it.
It looked like. Because they said that they both worked in the same school system in Florida. But then he's like, oh, no, that was way before my time. But it was 2009, and we're only 2021 now. So it could have been... You don't easily forget the principal who was touching toes.
Right, right. And, gosh.
So he's the one who hired him. So they're probably both in trouble.
Oh, that reminds
But he
me of
pled not guilty today.
Well, you have to plead not guilty so that, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's what they say in Judge Caprio.
Yeah, because if you be like, yeah, no, I was speeding. All right.
Yeah, well,
throw the
boom.
book at him.
Yeah.
So
Here's
whatever
your
it
fine.
is, you gotta. Wow, that is, man. That's not. Now imagine your kid comes home.
Bro.
Your daughter comes home.
No, let's keep it the same
My
facts.
son
Your
came
son
home.
comes home.
Your son comes home.
Says, hey, Mr. So-and-so.
I got in trouble, so Mr. Blah, blah, blah pulled my toes. Huh?
Not even got in trouble. I didn't get good grades. What does that even... That's so vague.
Yeah.
So you have certain kids that you bring...
What is wrong?
Nah, man.
Toes.
Yeah, I'll be right at the school in the morning.
Yeah.
Now.
I've known now.
Going to his house.
Yeah. I'm not waiting.
I don't
morning.
understand how the kid at the gym even...
That's what I'm not saying like it's the kid's fault.
No.
Really, but it's like if Ben would have grabbed my foot right now.
He can't even touch your hand. We just tried it.
Stop. But if Ben would have like forcibly grabbed my foot, I don't know that he would be able to hold on.
How you know?
For two. Ben.
Come here.
He's like, come here. Yo, the idea of Ben was having the idea of him taking your foot and your shoe off.
You know, because once he grabs your foot, then you're like,
Yeah. You got to try to
You're
hop
off
away.
balance.
yeah. So, but you know, you can do all this. Stop.
You know, Africans be mad strong for no reason too, so he probably just grabbed the boy like this.
On the air.
Twice his age.
I
Like,
like
not my age mates.
It's
I'll
not
hold your
funny.
foot.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby.
That's wild.
Back.
That's wild.
Somebody else talk about something. I got a lot of shit on my phone that's nonsense, so somebody else got to talk.
Nah, so
We got something.
yeah, hold on. I gotta get to my list. That messed me up. I ain't clicked the article to know the name.
While
but
you
shit.
while scrolling, I'll just read a meme that Darling just shared with me.
Go for it.
Yay. Hi, darling.
Darren says, "Hi, Darling. Hennessy is just E&J with Jordans on."
That is factual.
So there's that.
I like it. Who knows where to start with this? Okay, so when I was in Puerto Rico, I noticed that there were lines everywhere.
Yeah.
One, because of capacity. Two, because a lot of places just didn't have enough employees at the time. I come back here and I'm seeing more articles of people just straight up leaving their jobs because it's not paying enough.
Yes.
And unemployment is actually paying more. I don't think it happened in Rhode Island, but I've seen it in other states to where at a Wendy's, the employees wrote, "We all quit. Sorry," and put that on like the drive-through thing. Yeah, other places close because they don't have enough staff.
Imagine we all work somewhere, we totally all quit and leave them.
Who's we? Me? I ain't
you, and
going.
Darren.
Why am I gonna quit?
Because it's fun.
What is she talking
Because we're all friends. The
I ain't
three best friends.
So you
that
you
anyone
talking
can
about
have.
like if we were in high school and it was like, yo, we
No,
out.
no, like next in 2022, we should all get a job in the same building.
Okay.
He does
I
IT.
am
You
all
do
for
whatever
it.
it is that you do. I'll
I'm
figure out
com-
something
I'm
to do
completely
there.
for it.
And then we'll all work there until they need us really bad. Because they're going to need us because we're amazing humans.
That is true.
They need our morale. They need our smarts. They need the blacks for the quota. They need all of that. And so right when they're like, yeah, we like these ones. Let's keep paying them. And then we'll be like, ha, ha, ha. Boom.
Yo, what's up with her, yo?
Quit, walk out. The three
I
of us.
wouldn't do. I'm the responsible.
I might
one.
let you
Darren
slide
wouldn't do
out.
it either.
I would be like, are you sure?
Bimmy not going. No.
Jen, but Bim's not going, Jen.
I'm like, Darren. That happened in high school once, actually.
You would do that.
No, I didn't do it. Somebody else was like, who's coming with me? And we were just like, remember that? We was like,
What's that?
it's fine. Because now she's a teacher, so it all works out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't remember this though.
Wait, but y'all didn't see any of this about people
wait, I
leaving
think
their
I
jobs
do.
and stuff?
Oh, I think I do.
No, Darren, you didn't see any of that? Why do I even talk to you guys? But that's why y'all don't got nothing to talk about with each other because you don't know nothing about what's going on in the world. Look at you.
It's just like
I ain't worried about nothing.
So one place though, because of the shortage, they're looking into
Robots?
robotic employees automating certain things
Yeah,
that
y'all
people
just
can do.
gonna hand the stuff to the robots.
That's where I was going because you got a place like say, so it was more for like retail and more fast food joints, but we already saw. I don't know if you guys saw like the demos in I think it was in Japan where they had a machine you put your order in, the damn robot just grabs the burger patty, puts it on the thing.
And
After a
McDonald's
certain
already
amount of
has
time.
the order thing where there's not even. I'm like walked in one. I was like,
Because if I'm in finance, I say, hey, 5 employees walked out. This machine to order your own stuff costs this amount a year.
and people don't even like
Boom,
talking to
boom.
people anymore anyway.
Exactly. And there's an option to order from your phone, so you can just go through the drive-thru. You don't have to talk to somebody. You just grab your food and you're done.
You put a code in and then put your bag out.
Right. So people, which makes sense, you fight for higher wages, but now what might happen is, okay, well, we won't need all of y'all to come back. We only need 2 of y'all. And
And the 2 that come back have to be like managers. So you people who, were getting this job because it didn't require a specific type of skill.
right.
But you needed a check. Now you got to get you a specific skill, and it has to be something you like because you got to do it every fucking day.
Right, right. And the difference with like now versus, I don't know, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, even with people walking out, you don't have to worry about scabs coming in to take the jobs. There's something with no emotions, no family that can replace you. So
you switch on and off.
it's a different animal, man.
Like, we were even talking about this beforehand. Like, because I remember bringing it up. Like, yo, these fast food places before COVID were having such a tough time filling positions. Because, like, now you go to, like, a fast food restaurant, and they'll be like, oh, you want to apply? Go on this app, put your name in, and come in on Monday. Like, it's just, and
that
the
easy.
questions they ask you are literally like, well, what's your name? Do you have a ride to work? If not, we'll provide one. Like,
It's different, man. So I only say that because I'm concerned for the future.
me too.
If this goes long enough, companies want to remain profitable. If they realize, because there's tech out there, that they don't need you because you want to go from $10 to $15, but they can spend $11 an hour with this other thing and not have to deal
$11.
with you.
With a robot, it'd be like 50 cents an hour.
when they get it down enough, if it's in high enough demand, it'll be cheaper. So I don't know, man. I hope it doesn't happen, but that's something that can happen.
Kind of crazy. Headline I saw yesterday that made me go, is this America? Like,
You said what now?
Is this America?
Okay.
I'll read the headline. It says, officials warn people not to fill plastic bags with gasoline amid panic over gas
Should we
shortage.
talk about the gas shortage first, or not? I don't really want to.
What do you mean first? We're on topic 5.
I mean, before
No,
he
no,
talks
before
about
we
people
talk
putting
about
it in the bag.
Oh, you got to lead with the
Okay,
thing.
okay, I got you.
Darren
I
just
got
started
you.
in the middle.
No, I got you. So,
Like, he
Colonial
didn't even kiss her
Pipeline.
first. He just went straight to the.
Ah! And she said,
Not ready? Not ready yet? Colonial Pipeline reportedly paid a ransom of $5 million in cryptocurrency last week to computer hackers who seized control of a major petroleum pipeline,
freedom fighters.
halting operations and throwing the U.S. southeastern states into a panic over gasoline shortages. So I understand. I don't think it's affected us here, really.
No, we're not in the southeast.
Well, no, because somebody was saying it was northeast too or something, and
Because
I
people
wasn't
just be
sure.
talking.
Yeah, it's mainly southeast.
Okay. So high gas prices and like that's so sad and and then
It's
saw
not just high gas prices; they're actually running out
out.
of gas.
yes,
Yeah.
and so that's what makes the prices very high. Jen, would you like to take over? I feel like she's annoyed with me.
No, I'm not.
Well, no,
Darren.
because I get what she said, because it's two different things, right? Like, if prices are just high, they're just high.
You just pay for it and you go to where the fuck you need to go.
But if you went to 5 gas stations and there's no
There's
gas,
no gas.
then there's going to be a queue at the next place, meaning
So the
people are
lines
filling
are
up
really
nonsense
long.
and stuff. Yeah.
That's
I apologize for
That's
not
fine,
giving
Darren.
respect.
People
I didn't give the
snap at me
stories
all the time,
respect.
Darren. It's fine. I'm a thick-skinned Gemini. It's fine. Whatever.
But I could dig it, because he was like, yeah, same shit. But
because he did that, right?
right.
And I'm like, it's like the COVID thing all over again. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I have really PTSD in that moment. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not doing it with him.
It's like, because I do the same thing to the wife. She'll say that. I'm like, wait, do you mean it? Yeah, same thing. Like, it's not. This is very different.
Sorry,
But
Jen.
I get it. I see your heart.
Sorry, Jen. I guess I'm more concerned over the warning of putting gas in plastic bags because
Because it just adds to the absurdity. Because it's like, okay, if the gas station don't have no more gas, you know what I would do? I would stay home.
Oh, hell yeah.
I would just call my job. Hey,
I ain't
you
got no
guys know
gas.
there's no
Yeah,
gas.
I know there ain't no gas, right?
So I'll see y'all when they get some more of that shit. And
Yeah.
I'd be at home watching Judge Judy or something. Like, I don't understand why you guys are filling fucking coolers with gasoline.
It's a lot of the fear mongering. Like,
Yes.
there's a storm coming up, no bread. All the bread and milk is gone. Who the fuck? I mean, who needs that much bread? Sorry, Dan.
And you're making the people who are
Stop
watching America who are like, okay, how can we shut this country down? Because they're going to do it one day.
Oh, yeah.
COVID was probably not test 1, but COVID was a test. Okay, how are they going to react to this? Oof, wow. All the fake Facebook stuff during the elections.
Yep.
Okay, that'll get them. All right, boom. Now we're going to tell them there's no gas. All right, that's okay.
Look at these fools.
And then they attack our electric grid or our water supply, and then we're just useless.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
That's true. That's true. And like you said, solid point. I don't have gas. I can't get to work. And there's no way to validate it. Yeah, I went to 5 gas stations within, and there was nothing. There were lines.
And I don't want to
everywhere.
get stuck on the road because I have no gas, so
I
I
have no
can't keep
gas.
driving around.
Done.
but then you just don't get paid in that.
No,
adds
you're
to the
gonna have to
stress.
pay me or something.
Right, because it's like a so
And
say
that's-
the state of Rhode Island,
emergency, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, had no gas
They
or a
declared it.
snowstorm or whatever.
Got it.
What can I do?
Right. If they don't plow my street, what you want me to do?
Right, put on the good old snow boots and
Bill
trudge
Belichick,
through.
I'm not coming to work.
But of course, funny skits come out on the heels of this. I saw these 2 gentlemen pull up to a gas station. The gas station had a sign on one of the pumps that said no gas. They pull up in a Tesla. They get out the car smiling. They slam the doors there, doing a little walk. A nice gentleman in a truck next to the other pump says, "Hey man, there's no more gas." The 2 fellas at the same time say, "It's electric." Woogie.
Amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Man, Tessa's like, we didn't even write this
We
one,
didn't even
guys.
write this one.
Tessa's like, can't this get any better? Man, Tessa just made out.
Oh my God. That occupied my day for 5 minutes. I did nothing for 5 minutes.
Yo, Jen is completely done.
Jen, good, right?
That is clever.
So speaking of skits and gas, because you guys are dumb.
God.
It's not Jen. Jen.
Come on, huh?
Come on, Jen.
Oogie,
Come
oogie,
on.
Huh? Yeah,
You can
get
live
it?
without it.
Electric slide.
Ooh.
Jen is completely done with us.
Anywho, so before I came here, we were watching a skit on the interwebs. His name Country Wayne.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like Country Wayne.
Yeah.
And so his baby mom called, said that her car had a emergency or some shit like that. Something like that. Have fun, Darren. And
I hate this.
Very difficult. It's easier when Brooksana's here.
she's so wholesome and sweet.
She
Hey,
is.
girl,
Love
hey.
her.
And he gets there, and her car basically ran out of gas, and there's a guy sitting in the car. So he's like, "Well, you're with somebody. Like, what'd you call me for?" And she's like, "Nah." And then the guy was like, "I told her she was running out of gas." What do you mean? What do you? So then he tries to help her out, and then the guy in the passenger seat gets out to get in the car with them. And he's like, "Where you? Where you going?" He's like, "I'm getting in the car with you." And he's like, "No." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna stay here with the car then." And then he tried to dap him up. He's like, "Don't do that like you're doing something."
Wayne is funny.
So, not using the hypothetical of your actual children's mothers, okay? Just in general. In general, your baby mama hits you up, asks for help, you get there, and there's a dude already there.
And it's a similar situation where somewhere wrong with the vehicle.
Yeah, the car is not running.
Do I know, dude?
Doesn't.
It does.
How does it?
Because that'd be cordial.
No, you don't know him. It's her man.
It's like, okay, sorry, I'm dumb.
They're
Her
fairly
man-
new in a relationship, so
Okay.
you ain't get to meet him
Thank
yet.
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Surprise.
Or maybe you have met him. She just didn't tell you she was with him. She just said it's an emergency, and you ran over because you thought it was something with your kids. Turns out she's with this fool, and they ran out of gas.
Surprise.
Oh, the kids are not with her?
No.
Oh, then. No,
But you done went out your way already to
You
go to
already
where she
drove
was
all the
at.
way over there.
I mean, I guess if I'm already there, yeah, they both can. Because yeah, they both. I'll take them both wherever they gotta go. I'm not like, I'll bring you down the street or wherever you gotta go. But at that point, it's like I'm gonna leave you. Why? Because I don't know you.
Because he's a whole man, and
I have nothing to do with her anymore, right?
no.
Cool.
Baby mama, you said, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, you kids, you still got to deal with her.
Besides that,
But other than
it's
that, they're not like they're not
Yeah.
smashing it or
Yeah.
nothing like that.
No, yeah, fine, cool.
I'd probably help, but I'd be very confused and annoyed.
He was very annoyed in the skit.
Yeah, and that's when actually she had yellow pants on, right?
Something. He told her wig was
Fairly
sweaty.
large backside.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw it, but I didn't watch it all with audio. But
I see all I need to see here.
thank you. Yeah, now, Jen, what would you do
If I was the guy or the girl?
Both.
if you flip, but it's your baby daddy? Hey, man, I don't know.
My baby daddy ran out of gas and he's with a girl?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I don't think a baby daddy will call a baby mom for help.
How you know?
Let's
Like
say.
that.
How you know?
Let's say.
There's some,
Let's say he did.
yeah.
Then I wouldn't go. To begin with.
But you good with all this car stuff? I don't know what happened.
It sounds very weird. Divorced.
Oh, are we being sexist?
No,
here,
I just don't know
guys?
about
No,
cars.
we are.
You're not gonna call me in an emergency.
It's a hypothetical.
He calls you, hey Jen. Let's
Well,
say he
it's
broke
gotta be
down
something-
near
it's-
you.
Okay.
Jen,
he
you're a
calls me-
Camry expert. Something happened
If
with
he
my
calls
Camry.
me, he's like, "Yo, I can't do this math problem," and I'm like, "I bet." Pull out your calculator, and he's like, "I ain't got one," and I rush all the way over there, and then she's sitting there with her iPhone. I'm like, "You got a cold calculator right there?"
Pretty much, yeah. But would you still help with the problem since you already
No.
there? You just leave.
Well, I'm already there.
That's what I
I
mean.
like
If
math.
yeah. So I mean, if I already made the effort,
Look how math resonated with the car thing. She was like,
if I'm already there. I'm gonna take you. It doesn't make sense for me to. No, you can't come just because
You
you're
gotta learn
another
that
person.
lesson. You gotta stand up and try to be a problem solver. You can't just be like,
I'd have a hard time staying quiet if homie was in the car. I'm like, yo, say, brother, you
You do anything?
You ain't want to take a walk a couple miles to the nearest petrol station? Something?
Something.
Yeah,
True.
nah.
True.
I would have a hard time not saying anything.
And then when he pulled up, she was outside, but the dude was in the car.
If you don't get that toddler out of here, why are you dealing? You bring this man around my kids? This guy?
Him?
Nah, man. Nah.
I'm gonna teach my kid how to dunk when I'm not around.
It's true. Yeah, nah, none of that. Oh,
Not the chuckle.
And Darren would be mad miserable, but he would tell us in the group chat right away. Yo, you won't even believe what
I was
just
taking a picture like, look at this guy. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Speaking of exes,
oh boy.
did you guys see?
Ooh, sound like you got some
Tell
tea.
us, sister.
Cause listen, girl. You know that J-Lo.
Ooh, I heard.
You seen it.
She back with Ben.
Darren, you ain't seen it?
Benefit back.
Oh yeah.
Benefit bike.
Oh yeah,
Bike?
yeah. Her and A-Rod
Yeah, they split.
done for real.
J-Rod done.
Right? So apparently
Affleck was there.
emailing the whole time.
Affleck.
Affleck. Emailing the whole time. Oh wow, I seen you.
Feels like a high five.
Well, you just want to let you know you're doing good.
He's like, dang, that inauguration was
That
wild.
was wild.
Let's get loud.
When you said I felt that, I just want to make sure you were good. Oh, y'all a cute couple. Yeah.
Oh, he got your +1 ticket. That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I used to be a +1.
You know I'm Batman now, right? I didn't know if you knew.
Benefit sounds way better than J-Rod.
Just saying.
They cast me in Batman. You know,
I'm from Boston.
I'm built.
I know Matt Damon.
Me and him are
That right there
friends.
does it. But yeah, they were spotted together, Darren.
Hey man, I ain't mad at it.
You ain't mad at it, huh? A little dirty macking in the background? You're not mad at that, Darren, huh?
Darren's totally a dirty
You are.
Mac.
Darren,
Listen,
you can't dirty Mac with that sweater. I'm lying, Jen.
Ain't no lies being told.
You can't dirty Mac
Listen,
wearing sandals.
listen. I guess I would like to believe he wasn't dirty back, but
What you mean?
We all
Yo,
know dirty Mackin when we see it.
they everywhere doing TikTok dances all through the pandemic. You think Ben ain't seen that shit? Let me send this email off at 2 a.m.
Oh, Drake lines.
Right.
This thing was full of Drake lines.
Well, I'm just saying you could do better is all.
is all.
I know your real name and your stripper name.
See?
He got some future lines thrown in there.
But she right back there. I mean, even if it was just for, whatever.
You're the dirty to my Sprite. Woo,
The dirty to my
child.
Sprite. Ben Affleck ain't a game like that. But the how do you feel if you're A-Rod? It's like, oh, the dude you ain't telling me to worry about the whole time.
The whole time you said, don't worry about that.
Oh, now that was what was the movie they
like-
did together? Giggly, Jiggly.
Jiggly?
Yeah,
I bought that shit from Dollar Tree for $1. No bull.
Why would you?
Because it was $1. I've never seen it.
Would
I've
you use
never
that as a
tried-
weed plate? Nigga?
I think it's still in the shrink wrap. I've
You're
never.
making this so
And I don't have.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to listen to this episode.
I don't
Franchise,
have-
get you the next one, man.
I might have a DVD player, possibly.
Wow.
And then the Jiggly might be a balancer underneath it because it's
Oh my
wobbly or
God.
something.
Dear
can't.
God.
You balance the table.
Remember on set of Jiggly? Simpler times.
I was just thinking about. Do you see today's memory on Facebook?
Not today's memory on
Yo.
Facebook.
I never thought about because you know how our memories be like,
Yeah.
Nonsense from
at
2009.
Chick-fil-A last year or something.
Yeah.
Nonsense. But imagine celebrities join Oscar appearances,
Yeah.
movie sets, blah 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 blah. Wow.
I thought you were gonna say imagine exes.
Oh no, I don't care about exes. What's X?
I don't have none.
Yeah, I mean, Darren, no. I don't see no memories on mine. Not a one.
Puffy must be somewhere like.
That's wild. That,
Oh, he'll probably like, I'm coming up next on the rotation. I'm up next on the rotation. Take that.
Coming up to bat
Oh, he doing it.
from Harlem.
Nelly's behind him. Batter up.
That's funny.
Oh my God, good job, Darren. You should make skits, man.
Bim,
Yes.
I am dying to make skits. I have so many stupid ideas that
Bro,
shouldn't
just
be
do it.
made.
But what's holding you back, Darren?
I don't know.
I found a
I'm
list.
not getting into this with you.
Yo,
That's fine.
Why
'Cause
you don't wanna
I just
share
found a
with me?
list of Drake pickup lines
oh God. Wait, did you just Google this or was this on your
Just
list
now.
of things?
because we were talking about Benefa
I didn't really know.
and
this
him
was a
dirty
thing.
macking.
Go ahead, let's hear it. I gotta ask. Sorry.
Girl,
wait, hold on. Are these lyrics from his songs or are
I
these?
think they are.
Okay.
Girl, I had your back when all you used to do was front.
Darren's stupid. Darren did Drake hands.
You treat me like I'm born yesterday. You forgot my birthday. Barras.
Darren's
I'm sorry. It just feels right. I understand why he does it now.
I miss the feeling of you missing me.
Women eat this shit up too. I hate Drake, yo. I'm sorry.
Killing me.
Sorry, you really do, man.
Killing me.
Oh.
Mixing vodka and emotions, tapping into your emotions dry because I'm hopeless.
All right, come on.
Wait, all right, I got one more. Sorry, there was a bunch.
All right, speed us up.
Oh, boy. I knew you before you made ends meet, and now we're meeting our ends.
Wow.
They eat this shit up. Man.
They do.
You did it
I mean,
again.
sorry.
It doesn't matter, Bim. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Don't say sorry. Don't say the sentence again. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I'll do the work.
You won't. You won't.
I might.
I might.
Oh my god.
I came across a funny. Jen, I'm sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I have nothing of
No, he didn't want to cut you off. He said
Oh, it's funny.
oh man.
I came across a funny question on Reddit.
Oh boy.
It basically
Nothing good
said,
happens when that goes on Reddit.
no, if your genitals were detachable,
Already.
Oh
See?
boy.
where would you most likely lose them?
My wife would have it.
Hey, you pick up my dick last night? Ah, damn it! Now it's me.
Yeah, it's in her purse somewhere. I don't know.
If your genitals was missing, where would you look for them? Is that what you just asked
If
me?
they were detachable,
Uh-huh.
for whatever weird reason,
Uh-huh.
where would you most likely lose them?
In the bathroom. Like my cell phone, that's where I usually lose it. Because, well, actually not in the bathroom, near the bathroom.
Near the bathroom.
Because I don't like to take my phone in the bathroom because you guys know I've dropped phones in the toilet. So if I have my phone on me and I have to go to the bathroom, I'll usually put it down on the nearest like table or dresser or whatever on the way to the bathroom because I don't want to bring it in there. So that's probably what I would do with my genitals because I don't want to drop them in the toilet.
In my head, I feel like I'm seeing like Jen wash her hands, and then it's right next to the sink, and she's just watching it, and she walks out.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oh shit! I left my pussy in there.
Yay! Yay! Boo censorship. Free the twat. Sorry.
I don't want to anymore. This episode's gonna be a bunch of bleeps.
You have to just cut that whole section out.
Don't leave it.
That's
leave
for
it.
that's because that's for the
Oh,
people who
whatever.
I asked the wife. And she said the beach or on vacation, and I was like, yeah,
Wow.
makes sense. What we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You would leave the beach?
No, she would leave it on the beach or on vacation.
Oh, that would
Interesting.
Suck.
That's up for you.
You be on a flight like, stop the plane.
Look at her suitcase. See, a perfect skit.
Is it in
Use your phone. Come on, man. Put
I
it
used to
there.
find
Do
my
it.
iPuss.
That's good, Darren. You must admit. You gotta admit. They got those little things now that Apple has that you can find your stuff.
Jamaica.
Oh, man. Drats.
It's
Babe.
funny because today I went to a KFC drive-thru in Boston, and the girl accidentally dropped my card when I was passing it to her. So I got the card and I gave it to her. Whatever. I was on the phone when it happened. So she kept apologizing, and she must have taken my order at first. So she said, I'm sorry. So then I leave, and I drive like 10 minutes away. And I'm like, yo, did this girl get my card back? Because she was so flustered. And I was like, yeah, she has it. And then he was like, oh, I was about to say, you just going to have to order a new card. So imagine you dropped your at KFC.
Got to order a whole new set of balls.
Nope.
You driving back to the drive-thru? Well, you're still 10 minutes away. You're not that
I
far.
guess, yeah, I'll go back. It's less hassle to order new one in 10 minutes.
Imagine that you have to wait 4 to 5 business days.
Yeah, nah. Man,
your
I got
new
a
junk
trip
to come
coming
in.
up. What you mean?
You can't rush it?
You can't rush this?
delivery?
Customer service line will be on fire. You know? Claims department.
Oh, somebody gets the wrong package?
Ooh.
Had the wrong package.
Hey, so
back.
I lost
on,
mine, a little bit ago, and I got sent me a new one. But I don't think this one's mine.
Why don't you think it's yours? It's the wrong color.
Wow.
This one seems bigger than my usual one. I don't know.
Wow.
Nobody. So I'm thinking of those people, like not those people, like what's something that if you lose, like your ID or your passport, right? And you like lose it, you go order another one, and then you find it, and now you have two.
Oh yeah, credit cards all day, license, all of that. Yeah.
What do you do with two?
Oh.
You have a backup one.
Oh my god.
What if your
Wow.
wife likes the backup one better than your real one?
Both mine. I paid for them. Both mine.
I pay for it.
Like, you're like, you know what? Yeah, I found the old one, but I'm just leave that in the closet.
Yeah, you keep that dusty thing over there. That's fine. I like this one better.
Put this new one
Matter
on.
of fact, I'll keep this with me.
But you don't tell her that's the new one. And she's like, damn. It's all right. Today, what you do? You eat some Wheaties or something?
I'd feel cheated on. Not gonna lie. I'd feel cheated on.
Totally.
Wow.
It's been nowhere.
Interesting.
Totes.
Did you say where you think yours would be, Darren?
No, I didn't.
Where do you think yours?
I lose everything so easily, so I don't.
So
Being his dreads.
know.
under your car seat,
My
Like,
coat
what?
pocket,
Totally being his dreads.
my laptop bag,
Dreads, Jen.
in
The laptop bag
in the garage next to
on.
the table saw.
I did have a gig on Saturday. Hold on, let me check.
Hold on, the venue. Excuse me. Hi.
Hey.
Yes. I
Yeah,
was
is this
DJing.
the manager?
I was DJing there Saturday. Did anybody find a?
What color was it?
Let me check the lost and found. We got a pile of missing dicks. Anyways.
This is a big bucket. You go ahead, take a look.
Yo, you don't going through the lost and found looking for your junk? And you're like, damn, I found my junk, but there's better junk in here.
Does nobody claim this one? Nah.
But it have to be a situation where like other ones can't fit. Like it wouldn't fit you unless it was an exact match.
I love that this is taking out a life of its own.
Darren, make a skit.
There's so
Darren.
many skits I want to make.
Our entire podcast, for the most part, is like a series of skits.
Exactly, it is.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of stand-up
Nonsense.
bits
Ideas.
rolled in. Yeah, I like it though. There's some good stuff that comes from
You, Bim.
it. Yes,
Should be
sir.
mine.
Well, first, before I get to Bim, Genevieve.
Darren.
I think
You've been
you
calling
know.
me by my like full 9-letter government name all night. I really don't know how I feel about that. But
Oh,
go.
sorry, Jen.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool, brother. We'll go way back like rocket chairs,
So, member of the Jackson 5, right? Jermaine Jackson.
of course.
I think he has a son.
He's the original Gorilla Glue here.
His hair is ridiculous. I was just gonna say.
He looks like
Darren's ridiculous.
like a GI Joe,
Have you seen it recently?
I haven't seen him recently, no.
Go on, I'll show you.
like a GI Joe cap, and you just go ahead.
So I wasn't aware that he had a child by this name.
Oh boy,
And I was hoping that I think Genevieve would know this.
I don't.
Okay. So I believe it's his son's name is Your Majesty.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say Your Majesty. You know what's funny? I was gonna say Your Majesty, and I'm like, no.
I think I was like at a gas station putting gas. Obviously, what else do you do at a gas
I
station?
almost said it out
And
loud.
you know the TVs that like show you different
those-
facts.
yeah.
And it was like Your Majesty something. I said what? What? And I looked at the screen and it was like Your Majesty Jackson. I was like,
That's about right.
Does it look like the type of brother that would
oh
name their
my
kid?
god. That hair haven't changed in a minute.
John, you sing this
It's
one.
Gorilla
John,
Glue.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
that don't move, not a nothing.
Yeah.
It's Your Majesty.
Oh, is it a male or female
I
child?
don't know to be
gotta be a
honest with
boy.
you. I hope.
What's the guarantee that it's a boy?
There's not.
There isn't one.
No.
Oh dear.
So then that let
Does
me.
a girl be Your Highness or something?
no, you be Your Majesty if we're.
No, but Majesty is for males.
Is it?
usually. Yeah,
I don't know if that's true.
it is.
Her Majesty. I hear that sometimes.
Maybe.
Go ahead. I'll fact check.
So that led me on this little rabbit hole of weird names that people have, celebrities, really. And so I came across one weird one.
You can't call people's names weird, Darren.
Well,
in 2021.
okay, I'm sorry. It's not a weird name, but
Just 'cause
this
your name is
person's
Darren.
name
Unique name.
is no. So this
No,
whole
it's weird.
setup, this whole setup, like so. The more I looked into this, I was like, okay. So basketball player, last name Wade. His first name is
Dwayne.
Okay. Do you know how it's spelled?
DWAYNE.
No. DWYANE.
Dwayne.
Somebody messed up at the birth certificate?
Maybe.
No, I think that's the thing.
His
Dwayne.
name. Look
Like
at-
Nah.
Dwayne.
Nah. Nah,
That is his
that's
name.
got to be a typo on Wikipedia.
That is his name.
It is Dwayne.
But that doesn't say Dwayne.
No,
Because we're saying Dwayne.
no,
but
because
it's
somebody
Dwayne.
spelled his name wrong.
they
Dwayne has a way to be spelled. That's not it.
That's not.
Because
That doesn't say Dwayne.
Because short for Dwayne is Wayne. Wayne.
This, listeners, Dwyane.
It's like spelling Michael with the A before the E.
Thank you. So I looked at this, right, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't say Dwayne.
Because
But
it's supposed
cool.
to be AE.
Yeah,
It's supposed to
cool.
be EA.
But the thing is, okay, maybe somebody did mess up his name when he was younger, or a birth certificate, whatever. He was named after his father, whose name is spelled correctly, Dwayne.
Told you somebody messed That was Darren throwing his cellular device.
Now, in a very subtle way, Jen, I'm talking to you.
Talk to you because Darren's out of control.
This is Warwick Darren.
Listen. Wait, hold on.
He wanted to say these ethnic names. He wanted to say these ghetto people and they're making up names. Jen, I'm talking to you still. Jen.
Don't put your head over your mouth.
And he threw his phone.
It doesn't make sense.
Speaking of, does this wood panel remind you of the cabin that Kelly?
Wow. So I'm a killer. I'm a crazy person.
Just saying.
Listen.
You might want to
Yes,
change this
Darren.
panel in his
Bim.
basement.
Sorry, I was talking to Jen.
If you would have
whatever.
named your son after you, Bim.
And then his name is Bem.
This makes sense to you?
Then it is my will. My will, man. That's what I want. So what?
Okay.
You
know what I'm saying?
You know his dad didn't name him that. Spell it wrong.
You think they messed up on the birth certificate?
You know his mom was like, yeah, Dwayne.
That is crazy. Wow. If anybody asked me, I would have said, yeah, DWA. Well,
Yeah,
no.
DWA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy. Wow. Majesty applies to both.
Oh.
A title of respect used when addressing a monarch of higher rank than a prince. That is a king, queen, emperor, or empress. Yeah.
My empress. Can I tell you a joke?
Tell us.
Let's go. Better be better than electric.
A burglar
Woogie.
a burglar entered a bedroom, tied up the husband and wife, kissed the wife's ear, and went to the bathroom. The husband said to the wife, "Satisfy him or he will kill us. Be strong, I love you." Wife said, "He didn't kiss me. He whispered in my ear that he is gay. He needs Vaseline, and I told him it's in the bathroom. So be strong, I love you too."
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's male rape or either rape is funny.
So now,
Bim, the fact, Bim.
Because in my head, I'm sad for both of them, yo.
so here's the question: Would you rather? Because I'm
Why
always-
must you?
Oh
Why
boy.
must you?
So if a burglar comes and he's like, "I just want to be in a backside. I don't
just-
care which one."
I need somebody to take care of me.
Do
Either or.
do you fall on the sword, no
Yep.
pun intended, or
Wow.
do you sacrifice your wife? and say,
Nah,
"Yeah,
I
take
fall on the sword. I'll take that.
God bless. You're not going to fight to the death?
it." He wouldn't get shot. That's crazy.
You would fight to the death? I would.
No, I'm gonna be like, oh, honey, like if he had a gun, he tied his with his gun to her head. I'm not letting her.
Which gun?
Yeah. I'm not. My wife is not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
All right. What if you didn't know the lady? It was you two in an elevator.
Well, I don't- yeah,
There's
no.
this third person enters the elevator. Is like, all right, fam.
Darren looked the other way.
I look at the door like I know he's not looking at me.
Pressing the fire button.
Darren turned like it was a domestic dispute. Like, none of my business.
She shouldn't have said that. That's messed up. Y'all laughing way too hard.
Yo, you know that turn though. Where it's like, oh, no. There's somebody beating their kids.
Yo,
Like, hey,
right.
man,
Yo,
hey.
it's-
You should have put the Fruit Loops
I
down.
told you this ain't right. Pop.
Like, oh, wait.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
None of this is funny. None of this. None of it is funny.
Would you leave a threesome to go get a snack? Because I would.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Okay, so since we all say yes,
Let's go. Let's talk about
What
this.
kind of snacks would you leave for? Like, what's acceptable reason to leave a threesome?
Any snack in my world. Any snack.
Any snack?
Any grapes, crackers, cheese. Especially if nobody's paying me mind.
They like just handle each other.
Yeah, it's like if it's like a transition, like say okay, And this is why I shouldn't be allowed to do skits.
No, it's fine. Go ahead, man.
Dude's getting bopped off. I'm behind. And I'm like, okay.
Whoa,
like,
There's two guys and it's threesome.
well, whatever. I don't care. I don't care, Bim. I don't care. Dude, woman, I don't care.
just wanna pee.
I don't care. I don't care,
Don't wanna
Bim.
do this anymore.
I didn't ask to
Our
send.
listeners are going crazy.
Whatever.
All right, Darren, land.
Wherever I'm behind, worried about me.
I know.
And then I get off,
Yo, fam.
and I'm
Did you
like,
get off?
yeah, I would get off. I would get off and be like, okay, let me like move somewhere else, and I'm like,
I'm gonna have a hard
I'm gonna go. Especially if I see the snack. If I see the snack, I'm going to stop immediately. Like,
Oh man.
I'm crying a little bit.
Oh boy.
yeah,
Oh man.
no,
How you in there with a dude, but you won't hold my hand?
I don't know. I didn't ask them.
It's okay. So you said any kind of snack is acceptable. Grapes, crackers.
fuck.
This-
Remember the time he had crackers in the shower?
Yep,
You did.
That
Crack
was
was good
funny.
anyway.
What kind of crackers you like?
Ritz.
Ritz
Yeah.
all day, all day.
See, I like them, the ones in them green box.
What's that? You know all the exclusive snacks.
The saltines.
No. That's the white and blue
It's
box.
white and blue, Darren.
Sorry, this guy.
Hello.
But I think I know which one you're talking about.
the green box.
Hold on.
Club crackers.
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes.
good.
The
The rectangles.
rectangle.
Oh,
Keebler.
yeah.
Darren, you know
When
him.
they're on sale for 2 for
have
$5,
to see
it's
it.
a wrap.
Hold on, I got you.
Hell
I
yeah.
got you. Did you say what snack you would get?
Wait, you would? Oh, yes. you
I
said
might
you
make a
would.
sandwich.
Wow. So you're gonna leave the whole thing?
Yeah. Especially if I got mine first.
But you probably wouldn't even come back. You would go watch Price is Right is on.
Yeah, if I got mine first, it's a wrap. Y'all can finish up in there. I'm not gonna just sit here.
Just sit on the couch with
nonsense.
legs crossed.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
judging you because you don't have to get done. You're just like mad judgy.
You gotta go back though. Them Jones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, so good.
Take
Fire.
4 of
I
them.
would take a whole sleeve right now.
Coughing and shit.
I feel like that'd be a dangerous snack to eat while you're driving because if them little cracker dusts get
If
in
you inhale that and it catches back in your throat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you don't, and you're like driving by yourself, you're on a highway.
Pull over.
Man,
Pull over before you kill everybody. You better pull over and sort that out.
that cracker too driving.
I would leave to get a snack. I'd want something refreshing though. But it'd have to
Watermelon?
be tasty. Like a good red delicious apple. I think I would grab it.
See
Because I don't want to feel heavy,
An apple.
but I want to be refreshed and I would get right
I
back
don't,
to
I
it.
didn't even think about an apple
I don't think I could do an apple.
because
I
I feel like
could.
it takes
seems like a lot of work.
Yeah, because you're.
Oh, 'cause
you
I'm
can't just-
watching.
Well, you can't just take a bite.
You know, like imagine them doing it all here.
Yes. You hear that and you hear
Mac and cheese,
or mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying?
mac and cheese and crunch.
Yeah, and I'm just. And then when you're done that core, you just throw the core and you dive right back in.
They could use the core.
A rebel.
Gotta get rid of the seeds though. That can get messy.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm about to dive in.
Would you be offended if, like, you're at a threesome and one person gets something good, a snack?
No.
No.
No,
I wouldn't be offended, but
turn
I'd
up.
probably be like, I want a snack.
You're so nosy. That's why.
I want a snack
See,
too.
I
You
feel
got something else to focus on right there.
I want a
You worry
snack
about
too.
somebody else.
I feel like I'm too caring. Like I would bring snacks for everybody and just mess up the whole thing.
You would come. Hey, what's y'all? Y'all want some?
You want a Vienna finger?
Hey, did you hear me? Yo, come up real quick.
Vienna fingers are good. You want one? I'll put it in your mouth for you.
Trying to feed them.
Feed them Nutter Butters and stuff.
Oh dear.
That's kind of real.
Sherbet ice cream is really good too.
It is.
Imagine you're doing it and somebody puts a spoonful of sherbet in your mouth. That's gotta be pretty
that's
satisfying.
That's why people involve food, though.
Nah, I don't want to involve food. I want somebody to feed me.
That's involving food.
No, involving food.
I'm not saying like put
involving food
government cheese on your toe.
No.
Like
Involving
that.
food is putting the
like-
sherbet
yes,
on my body
yes.
and involving
That's
it in the
involving
situation.
it. I don't need you to involve. I don't need.
I just want you to put it in my mouth the
take-
regular way.
Oh no. You gotta have fun with it.
the regular
Nah,
way.
fam, I'm just hungry.
Eat, get a little
But I
tiny
didn't get it-
spoon, eat it out your man's
Not
belly
because,
button.
because I knew time was of the essence because I got the call like, yo, this is going down. You down? And I was like, yeah, but I was on my way to getting something to eat. But
Well, hurry up.
you know what I mean, so I skipped the drive-through.
Would you hurry?
Would I hurry? I would probably still go through the
If I was
drive-through.
if I was like on my way to get something to eat and I was like, yo, hurry up, about to do, go ahead, you can
Darren
start.
missed the whole session.
You can start.
Nah, man, gotta be there, yo.
Especially if I'm like hungry, like I'm thinking I'm gonna stop by Wendy's.
But then if you
get
get
like,
full,
number
then
two.
you're not gonna want to.
Exactly.
That's why you have an apple. Something refreshing. You can have a meal. Because I would think I would want a sandwich, but I feel like I'd be too full after.
I'd be much too heavy.
Yeah.
I cut the sandwich in half and then save it for whichever person
Cut
finishes
it in
next.
half.
What a quitter. You don't just eat the whole thing?
Yo.
Not if I'm in a threesome.
Then you get an apple.
Wow.
I probably just take some pepperoni out the bag.
That's more realistic. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pepperoni's delicious.
A spread would be great.
Look at this
Make a
guy.
little charcuterie board.
That's how you say it?
I don't know.
Yo.
I never knew.
Clara got one from a friend of ours that makes them, and the first she was like, "Oh, I got say the word."
Charcuterie.
I was like, "Oh, charcuterie." Like I had zero idea. I was like, what was a charcuterie board?
Wow.
And so I hit dude up. I was like, "Oh, thanks for the charcuterie board." Like like funny, like And so we both get a huge shout out to Pete. I believe Pete listens to us, and Pete's mad cool.
Okay. What up, Pete?
Hi.
Pete and Pete?
Charcuterie,
Pete charcuterie.
charcuterie board.
How do you spell that? I
Jacuzzi.
never knew how to say
That's
it.
very funny.
Charcuterie.
It's CHARCUTE.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Charcuterie. board.
Charcuterie.
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 Not charcuterie, not charcuterie.
French is the origin.
Oh,
if you
Yeah,
guys were concerned.
yes,
Charcuterie.
obvi.
Yep.
So which means Darren should be able to say it. Oh,
Should.
finish yourself.
Charcuterie.
Interesting.
Stop saying charcuterie.
He likes it.
I'm not
It
saying
rolls off the tongue.
Ah, charcuterie. Oh boy.
Oh
Boy,
dear.
boy, boy.
What else we got?
Speaking of threesomes, I guess. Did you see guys what happened with the Snow White ride? No?
How do we segue into
I
the
tried.
Snow White ride?
Yeah, at Disney.
No.
Didn't they get rid of something?
So they opened a new Snow White ride that they changed some features about it, right? So they opened it
Was
up.
it Six Flags?
It was a Disney park.
Okay.
So they open it up. It's a Disney ride. You've been to Disney.
I have not.
Okay,
I
so
don't like amusement parks.
mostly kid rides. It's theme of this movie or show or whatever.
Yeah, I know what Disney
Straight
is.
through. So you know the story of Snow White. So at the end, the prince kisses her to wake her up. Outrage, Darren.
Why?
No consent.
She didn't give her permission to kiss her, Darren. Are you kidding me? Shut the ride down. This isn't right. This is not right. This is insane. I can't deal with much more of this shit, to be honest. I'm not... The story of Snow White, for those who may not remember, I don't even know it exactly, to be honest. I was about to give the synopsis. I have no idea. Are the dwarfs in this one? Are
Yes.
7 dwarfs? Okay, good. So...
I don't know what they finished. I think they're having an orgy and she left for an apple.
And the witch gave her the poison apple that put her down.
Wait a
A
second.
refreshing snack for the orgy, but be careful who you get your apple from, Darren.
Be careful.
Chen, way to tie it together.
She went and got an apple.
So now, Darren.
Adam and Eve.
So now, Darren. Say you were the king, Your Majesty, and your daughter runs off because something happens, and she's now in this spell because she went to get an orgy apple, right? And the only way, this is a fact. This is factual information, Darren. This is a fact.
It's true. Yes. You're right.
A wizard said, the only way to wake her up, fam, is if her true love kisses her while she's asleep. And that'll wake her up.
On her charcuterie.
That.
Charcuterie board.
And would you allow for that? To wake your daughter? This prince comes along. He's the guy. He slays a dragon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what happens in the
I
movie.
want my daughter to be awake.
Would you let a stranger? And nobody said finger her. Nobody said. Nobody said. Nobody said anything crazy like that. The prince didn't Cosby her.
I'm pretty sure
Somebody else poisoned her.
this whole part needs to be bleeped out.
Why?
Just a,
Leave it in.
That's what she told the prince.
Thank you. So now, knowing the story, because people just jump to the end. Your outrage caused for her to die in a coma because you didn't want somebody to kiss her, to wake her up.
Do you know what the release date of that original movie year? You'll never guess.
18 something something.
nah, like 19.
When did films come out?
I don't
like 1928 something like that.
The story's from the 1800s, but
I know it's pretty
movie.
old.
the movie,
the movie
early
is like-
1900s, like 1940 something.
1938. You guys are good.
Yeah, because Disney,
Y'all chat. I gotta. You know what?
I love it. Yeah, because Walt Disney and all of that stuff, early in the game,
Early.
black and white
1918.
and then the evolution and Snow White stuff was in color. So early in the game, but I can't live in this world, Darren. I promise you. I'm gonna call God and be like, "Yeah, just take me
out.
Just take me out, man."
It's fine. My friends and family don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't get it.
But you know, I understand the trying to navigate in this world, especially when it comes to our kids, because they
Right.
see things and they absorb it. And so, like the other day, Carter said to me, "How did we talk about it?" So my brother-in-law, his girl's she's pregnant, having a baby, and they came over the house and they left. And Carter said, "Oh, she has a baby in her." We were like, "Oh, yeah, she has a baby in her tummy. She's gonna give birth soon." And he said, "Well, how did the baby get in her tummy?"
Natural question.
So, you know, with Carter, we try to be honest. And so that led to, like, I want to have a baby in my stomach. And so in my head, I was like, I was going to say, no, only.
Yeah.
And I stopped. And I was like,
But you can still explain it though.
yes.
Yeah.
But because of this new environment, nothing wrong with it. But it's like, yes, traditionally, women.
Darren, I haven't seen it the other way, so just keep it the way it is.
So listen, but this is the world that we live in now.
No!
Like you say, I get it.
This isn't. What was the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he's pregnant? It's not that yet, at least.
Yes, you're correct.
Because scientifically, this is science now,
Yes,
Darren.
you have to be.
Scientifically, you need ovaries. Now you're going to tell the son about ovaries, but there's
I'm-
stuff inside of a mommy
Yes.
that only a mommy will allow for a baby to grow safely. That's it.
So then you go, oh yes, only
What you say? Come
Nothing.
here. We're
Come.
still talking about Snow White and stuff.
somehow. That was such a fast pee.
She has a pee bag. She just throws it in the toilet and comes back.
My hands are still wet from washing them, not from pee, guys.
You're in such a rush to get back. I like
Yeah.
You didn't forget your thing upstairs, did you?
it. You don't want the wife see that in the bathroom.
Yeah, well, I'll have to explain it.
Who's this in the bathroom?
I didn't even talk to her.
Weird. Like Mrs. Potato Head. Go ahead.
But you know, so it's
Potato Queen.
like you kind of have to navigate this world that we're in now.
So, but here's my issue, right? That's why I wanted to explain the story of Snow White and not just get to the outrage about the kiss. Because if you explain the story to a child,
My Haitianness is rubbing off on you.
What I did?
You said right.
Robin. Oh,
I did?
Yeah, you.
You're a bad
corrected-
influence
You,
there.
you corrected yourself quick.
Oh, good. I didn't even realize that
You like
happened
Snow
so quick.
White. And I was like,
wow.
yeah. Go ahead.
So, what was I saying?
Snow White.
Oh, so that's why the story is important, right? Because it's not like this random girl's sleeping and then you go kiss her. So if a child watches it and doesn't understand the story, you explain it, right? Oh, why did he kiss her? Well, she's in this spell and only her true love, blah, blah, blah. It's a fantasy. It's fairy
Yes.
tale. And she dies if he doesn't kiss her.
But then how do you explain to that child who goes to school during nap time and goes, oh, friend is sleeping, I will kiss them till they wake up.
The girl was not given a poison apple. The girl was.
But the kid doesn't know, like the kid, yes, the kid gets the story.
So don't show a child any cartoon of anything. Wile E. Coyote,
Yep.
Bugs Bunny, Space Jam,
look how great
anything.
we turned out.
I know. I mean, I've never tried to kiss.
None of us did it. Now, there's still people.
I mean,
There's still people, adults even, who will mimic things that they see in entertainment.
yes,
You just got to chalk that up to people not being bright.
yes.
But to pull a ride from a story that's been around since the 1800s, and just because of the ending, that is written into the thing to fit in this manner. It's like jumping to the end of I don't know, New Jack City, and Nino
That's
Brown.
exactly what I did.
And Nino Brown gets thrown out of a window. You don't know why he got thrown out the window, but who gonna watch the movie and say, "Oh, let me just throw somebody out the window that I don't like, that I got beef with"? No, he's a terrible man. He's putting drugs in the community. He used the girl as a shield. You need the build up to understand what happened. You just get to the end, the climax, and you're like, "Oh yeah, he just
Also,
landed on the
hopefully,
face."
if you're watching it, you're hopefully at an age where you can understand the really right from wrong.
Well, it's children. It's a children's movie, though, right? So, like, even the ones that come out now, we'll say, oh, there's some adult stuff in that movie. But it's enough for a child to understand the premise. A child can understand the premise of Snow White. So, if you watch the entire film, oh, he had to kiss her in order for her to be alive.
That boy good.
Come on, man, we here. I was on a plane. I had time to think about this one.
Locked in.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree with you, but I also, as a parent, we have to take the like precautions of like, yeah, but you don't do that.
Yeah, that's what you do as a parent. That's where the parent comes in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Or not. It's not pull the ride.
Yes. Okay.
That style. Pull the ride. Huh? What? Pull the ride? You know how many rides you got to pull? Come on, man. Like, come on. What's the next? Harry Potter? Oh, they're wizards. They're doing bad things with wizardry. Pull it. Huh? There are no real wizards that I know of.
That I know of.
Yeah, you don't know.
No.
Simpsons. Moe's Tavern. Beer in excess. Homer Simpson. Drunken man.
I don't think that was for kids.
Well, I was a kid when I watched it. It came out in 19...
Yeah, we were kids when we watched it, but I also watched Pulp Fiction as a kid. That doesn't mean it was made for kids.
Then you shouldn't have been watching.
Well, cartoons...
Then it's like, be a parent.
Cartoons at that time were a little different.
I think, because it came out in prime time. I don't think it was intended for children.
8 o'clock was marketed to kids. I watched it.
I mean, I watched it.
Yeah.
So then what's the difference, I guess, between how we grew up and how these kids are growing up? Like, why?
They're growing up like little...
Yeah, so I think it's too
Thanks,
much...
Jen.
I think it's too much of a... trying to protect kids from everything instead of educating kids, right? It's almost like a lazier approach.
Okay.
But some of it may be because of easy access, right?
Yes.
Stop it, we're talking about kids. Cell phones, tablets, everything's right there. So people want to try to protect their kids from every single thing, but you can't. Yes. You can equip them with information and knowledge, right? To make sure that when they go on to these things, they're more informed,
better, yeah.
right? So that's more important now, even more so than when we were kids, because Simpsons came on at 8. TV itself cut off at like 12 o'clock or 11. We didn't have internet. We didn't have other places to get information.
You just had to go to bed.
You just went to bed. So even with limited stuff that we had, we still did okay, even though it was a lot of slapstick comedy, a lot of violent cartoons. But now there's so much stuff out there. Instead of people just giving information to your child, you're trying to censor everything because that's the easy thing to do, right? Pull the ride. Then we have to deal with it. But what about Cinderella? What about Pocahontas? What about this? You're going to pull everything. It doesn't work.
What's problematic about Cinderella?
I don't know. There wasn't anything problematic about Snow White until just now.
Stepmom was mean.
Stepmom was mean. The sisters were terrible. The mice were pulling anal beads out at one scene.
Oh.
There's craziness in the movie, Darren. but even the basic premise of those films of a woman needing to be saved by a prince, even that to a lot of people is problematic. So it may come to a point where all that stuff is gone because we didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot, man. Grease. They have a problem with Grease.
Yeah, that's problem with Grease.
Yeah, see?
You know what I love?
Honey.
He did the shoulder shimmy, Darren. You see his shoulders? You see that shimmy?
How can you
can't
pull
do that.
Grease? You can't cancel Grease.
I can't. I couldn't even look at him.
Why you don't want to look at me?
He don't want to look at neither one of us.
You don't want to touch us? You don't want to look at us?
I can look at Jen. Jen's
Well,
not
I
a
have my
toucher.
glasses on.
Oh yes.
I just ordered a couple of pairs.
I wanted to order some sunglasses from Zenny, but I didn't.
I got the ones that change.
Oh wow, you're old. You don't.
Is that old? They look fly though. Some aviator
Yeah,
joints
sure
too.
they.
You don't think I look cool? The wife like that? She was lying to me?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Canceling. So
Cancel them glasses.
Snow White's orgy apple.
So the more this happens, because the company will fold too. They'll be like, all right, fine, we'll change it. We'll take that part out.
Just please keep coming.
Where does it end? And Darren and Jen, we're on the podcast where we kind of say whatever we want. They'll come for us too. So it's like, come on, man. Educate the kids. Let them know right from wrong. That's where it begins.
I would love if somebody try to shut us down. That'd be fun.
I would not love that.
That'd be fun.
They keep trying to shut down my Facebook for nonsense. I can't handle them shutting us down.
I would, if there was like a person or a group of people that had a problem with us.
All them old people that be sending us messages
They don't
on
know
Facebook.
no better. They just old now. But say there's like a group of people who are just against Darren's dreads and against Jen showing her crack on every episode.
I
and
got
against-
this long Soldier Boy T-shirt on that you just talked about. What you talking about?
and me wearing hats all the time or something. I would love to just fire off on somebody that hated us
That's
or
what I
some
mean.
people that hated us.
That's what I would enjoy. I feel like we would. Yeah.
Do you want to hear the most Rhode Island story ever?
Tell us.
Coming from you, this would be magic.
Also on the news. This is from today, May 13th, the year of our Lord 2021.
Hallelujah.
The headline is, all in one shot. Rhode Island will soon deploy walk-up vaccine clinics to certain Dunkin' locations.
Smart. Smart. Have you seen a Dunkin' line in the morning, Darren?
I don't want to get a vaccine where I get my food.
Why not? What does it matter?
Like, do I eat then take the shot? Do I take the shot then I eat?
If it's in one of those mobile units where like they draw blood. You've seen those units, right?
Yeah.
So it's a trailer. You walk in one side, you get your blood drawn, you walk out the other side. It's sterile. You wouldn't do that? Yeah. Walk out, get your Dunkin', just hang around for 15 minutes while we monitor your symptoms. Done.
Eat your croissant.
Eat your croissant, get your coffee. Yeah. The important thing is making sure we do our job and get vaccinated.
My coffee,
they-
regular cream and sugar.
And some Moderna. I'll take a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant and a Pfizer.
Pfizer hash brown.
Yo, I just want to see the menu board.
Mad Donuts and peas and that on them.
I just want to see the menu board. Number one.
Imagine the vaccine's part of the
That's what I'm saying.
Yo, and they'll have Johnson & Johnson crossed out.
out of that today. Out of that today.
Oh,
Yeah, we got
let me get
We're waiting on our Johnson & Johnson and our Sprinkles donuts.
Oh, man.
Rhode Islanders may soon be able to pick up their morning coffee, support local healthcare workers, and get vaccinated all in one shot.
Come on now.
trying to make it easy.
Yeah.
They're just trying to.
Like, we're just trying to get people
please
vaccinated. We
get
just want to,
vaccinated.
because the CDC changed the guidelines, I think,
Yeah.
today, where if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask no more.
Yeah.
But how'd they say that
in outdoor.
I think, no, today, we'll get to that next.
Because I saw that too, and I wanted to discuss it because last I saw, even when you're vaccinated, you can still possibly pass it
Yeah.
to somebody. So if you're saying we don't have to wear masks, are you saying that we can't pass it to people, or is it because the
Well,
percentage is
because
up?
if the other people who are not wearing masks are also vaccinated, so even if you do pass it to them, they won't get sick.
Gotcha. So we could pass it back and forth to as fellow vaxxed people, but then when I go home to my non-vaccinated wife or whatever, then that's where the potential issue is.
I guess.
So I think it works if the household is vaccinated.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll get to
They're
that.
probably gonna make the incentive for,
Yeah.
you know, like,
People be like, "Oh, I don't want to wear a mask. I'm gonna get vaccinated."
like, oh no, well,
But
you
no.
have you even though you're vaccinated, you still have to wear a mask because she's not vaccinated.
Right.
Part of your family.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother's Day this weekend. I'm like, what did I do all weekend?
I leave it to you guys to tell about your weekend. Nothing. You don't. It's like you don't have families. You don't exist. You just go and sleep in your coffins, you vampires, and emerge every Thursday to record. And Darren just rises.
It's
today.
Thursday, huh?
Undertaker,
It's Thursday, huh?
Underblacker.
Under Blacker.
Beginning May 26th, the Rhode Island Department of Health will employ walk-up vaccine clinics to select Dunkin' locations statewide. The vaccines will be available on a first-come, first-served basis. The traffic in the lines there will be outrageous, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Because then you gotta sit and wait 15
Because
minutes.
the drive-through at Dunkin's already, like, ridiculous in the morning. Am I right? Like, because
It's-
they're sticking
it's
out to the
insane.
street.
Yeah, I don't.
And it'd be like a Dunkin' 2 blocks apart, both of them busy.
Right.
Selling crack, I swear.
The vaccines will be available on first-come, first-served basis. Dunkin' said the list of participating locations is still being finalized and will be released in the coming days. My team has promised that we continue to bring vaccines directly to where people are, Governor Dan McKee. All right. I understand this new governor took over since Gina left.
Mm-hmm. He's getting busy.
We ain't got to be this literal. We're going to bring the vaccines to the people, and we know the people in Rhode Island are where?
Dunkin'.
You see the cup?
See?
Where else could they bring the vaccine?
Where else would they go? Where they can get every Rhode Islander at some point.
So working in healthcare, I can tell you that there is a huge effort to figure out how to get the vaccine to people, especially in Providence, Pawtucket, Central Florida, those areas.
Those underserved areas, yeah.
Right. So they're trying to figure out strategies. I think we talked about the group that they invited me in. They're trying.
The hood don't do that.
But they don't know what else to do because.
But we don't.
So here's the thing.
This is my question.
What do you say then? Go to the barbershops? What do you say?
Then they go to the churches, then they offend me. So
Exactly.
I don't,
So you gotta.
go
Duncan is middle ground. You know what I'm saying?
Is it though?
If they either go or they don't, but at least they say, "Hey, we tried. We tried." But they're really trying to figure out how to get this thing out right. People won't go to the medical facilities or wherever the
health
thing is being administered. Yeah. I will come to you, fam. And where do most people congregate in the morning and whatnot? Duncan.
We're excited about this partnership with Duncan, such a Rhode Island staple. If you haven't gotten your shot yet, you'll be able to get it during your morning routine. Listen, fam, I'm already late.
That's where they're going to run to the issue. Yeah, I'll come tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm late. Tomorrow.
That's my problem.
I know,
late
Judy, I know.
every day. If I have enough time to grab Dunkin', for real. Because listen, Darren, if I actually have enough time to stop at Dunkin', it's a good day.
Right.
And then I'm gonna get stuck in traffic on the highway because there's 2 lanes for whatever reason. And then you want me to stop? Nah, fam. I don't even want to stop to wait for extra ketchup for my hash browns. If you don't put that in the bag the first time, I'm just eating them dry. I'm just mad at work.
Just give me the needle. I'll do it myself. Just give it to me. I'll do it myself.
Put the double shot of Pfizer in my coffee.
Oh my God.
Espresso, Pfizer.
Extra cream and Pfizer, please.
Can I have a medium hot, regular, extra, Moderna?
Man, we can't put Moderna in.
Moderna.
It only goes in iced coffee because we have to keep the temperature low. We can't put it in hot.
We only put Johnson & Johnson in hot coffee.
Would that be all honey?
Nah, can I get a honey glazed donut too?
And 6 munchkins.
Yo, I be ordering mad munchkins. My homegirl at work, she's so dope. She be bringing me 10 munchkins at work. She knows the kind of
What
powder.
child are you?
Huh?
What child are you?
What child am I? Listen, blueberry cake comes in a munchkin. You're welcome. So she'll bring me 5.
All right. What child am I?
Yeah, I just got you there, didn't I? You'll stop that threesome for a blueberry cake munchkin, now won't you?
Listen. I wouldn't even begin.
Listen. That's a good snack from.
I wouldn't even begin.
That's a good orgy snack. Munchkins.
Pop it in your...
Right.
And then you get the glaze on your finger, and then you.
Okay. And action.
Use the glaze how you see fit.
Go ahead, get started. Go ahead. These are good.
Oh, there.
Now your fingers is all slippery. Listen. So yeah, blueberry cake munchkins. You're welcome. And then powdered should be 5 and 5.
I like it.
Does that mean that food is more important than sex does?
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Now that you say that
I
out
was
loud.
speaking for myself.
It just means they're equally important for me.
I eat 3 or 4 times a day. How many times I had sex a day?
Facts.
Come on.
Baby,
Come on.
with the logic though.
Come on.
You can't argue with that.
Come on. People say, no, I need sex. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You need to eat.
You like sex.
Queen. You need to eat. Get you a little sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Because your legs don't match your fake butt.
Whoa. Wow. Whoa.
The initiative also lines. The initiative also lines up with Iced Coffee Day. Did you know Iced Coffee Day is a thing?
Holy.
I don't drink that.
I don't do Dunkin' like that. Unless it's munchkins and donuts, of course. Which is Dunkin's annual fundraising holiday to support Hasbro Children's Hospital.
You must have been such a cute child.
Me? Thank you. I
She's
think
the same
I
person
was.
she is now. Same intellect and everything. She's been smart and witty.
Yo,
since she was
back
like
in the day in
4.
the 80s, you
See?
know how you could leave your kids like anywhere? And so we would go to the grocery store. It was called Food City in Pawtucket. And they had an aisle with books. And my parents would just leave me in the book aisle and I would just read until they finished doing groceries.
See?
They come back and get
It's
me.
a different time.
And I was just there.
Different
I
time.
would just sit on the floor.
She's a different person. Darren, she had the mind of a 30-year-old when she was a child. It's like, okay, mother and father, I'll just
I'll
sit
be
here
right here
and read this newest edition of...
Now I can't read for nothing.
Is it because your eyes or your attention span?
It is both. Another Drake line. You're welcome. Y'all missed this.
Well, Darren, you're going to kill me.
I'm sorry.
You're going to kill me. I just see out the corner of my eye.
So on May 26th,
Oh, my God.
all iced coffees, including cold brew, for those who care, I don't drink coffee, will be $1 at Dunkin' locations in Rhode Island and Bristol County, which I guess is Massachusetts. It's not an exaggeration to say that Iced Coffee Day has evolved into our Dunkin' family's favorite holiday, local Dunkin' franchise owner said.
I would hate working at Dunkin' Donuts.
So it's a holiday where I guess if you buy the $1 iced coffee, then they donate the money to hospital. So since 2010, they've donated more than $2 million for the hospital.
I would think it'd be higher than that. Somebody's pocketing some money there.
Well, $2 million over 10 years is like $200,000 a year. Only in Rhode Island, Dunkin's. In one day.
If you were to guess how many iced coffees got sold in a day.
But for only $1.
Yeah.
200,000 iced coffees in Rhode Island.
What's the population of the state?
It's more than 700,000 because they said if...
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. In a day, say like 5% of the population, probably not.
Because
even
you
those.
don't give coffee to kids.
Yeah, that's true.
And
that's
then
true.
people like myself.
Yeah, I guess people aren't pocketing money
So that's a lot of money.
this time.
Yo, I want pizza right now.
All right. What were we talking about that led us there? Oh, shots, Dunkin'. Got it.
And,
Got it.
To May 26th, go get your iced coffee for $1.
Oh, Tim.
You.
We got to, yeah,
I'm
Sorry.
nervous.
No.
Are you
I
Are you
thought of
drunk?
something. It's May. It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
It's a special month, you know.
I didn't see enough of those memes this month.
No, because it's But May is a very special month to us, to our friend Genevieve.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, where are we going?
Jeez.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, I
But it
know.
is in my phone.
Yeah.
I think.
It's fine. I still don't remember Ben's birthday. I don't know why.
I don't know.
But
why.
you at least know the month. I'm
It's-
used
It's
to
August.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, right there on the calendar. All right.
Any plans this year for your birthday?
I'm taking the week off work with Darlene.
Let's go. You did that last year too, right?
Hey.
Well, COVID did that. But
No.
Oh, that too, but we was planning on it
yeah,
anyway.
that's right. Yeah.
Is that when you guys woke up and early to watch the sunrise?
That might have been the year
Year before
before
that.
because we was at a
That's what it
hotel.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early gay.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah. It's fine.
I want to go to pedestrian bridge though. It's been way too long since we've been. So, darling,
I feel
can
like
can we go to the pedestrian bridge? It's gonna be the weather's gonna be beautiful.
That wine bottle has stood a chance.
No, it's soft,
Woodbridge.
like you're pink.
Yeah, look at him.
You're like the inside of a lobster. So
You
yeah,
look like inside of a.
A detachable one.
left it in the bathroom.
Lock it off the dr-
Yo, I had a boss who was like so extra before, and he would come, and if there was no paper towel in the bathroom to wipe his hands, he would come out all extra. You guys don't have a paper towel, and he would just like
Make a scene of
make
it.
a whole scene.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I get it. It's annoying to not have paper towel.
You're not the only one that didn't have paper towels. Wipe it on your pants and move
I'm
on.
glad you washed your hands, you little weirdo.
Anything new to watch? I know Bim is good at that.
Oh, well, we were away, so I didn't really watch as much television, but.
You haven't been since March. You haven't watched anything.
Oh, I did mention I started The Wire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And, oh, I can't say that.
You can't say that you watched something?
No, something else.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got The Wire. I've been watching.
Jen got anything?
Like I said, Michael Chase show. That's been. We watched the pilot episode of Cheers a few weeks ago, just because we can.
Like the old Cheers?
Mm-hmm.
The pilot episode. Wow.
Everybody
It was-
knows
What
your
inspired that?
name.
Random. I'm sure there's some kind of conversation led up to it, but it was really good. So if you want to watch the pilot episode of Cheers, and also watch the first episode sometime. Oh, and of course Bargain Block. Those are my boys. Bargain Block. Yes, thank you for saying it like regular people, because I'm sure they're like, Bargain Block.
Bargain Block.
What's a bargain? What's a bargain? BOGGIN apostrophe.
Bargain.
Here I come. Bargain block.
A bargain. Like a sell bargain.
Like a sled.
Ben, did you finish Invincible?
What a show.
What a
Wait,
show.
he didn't let me talk about Bargain Block.
He didn't care. See
I'm
what
sorry.
he
No,
be
I'm
doing?
sorry. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Okay, he's like bargain schmaggin.
Bargain schmaggin. Tomato to schmaggin.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
That's cool, brother.
What is Bargain Block, please?
There's a show on Home and Garden Television, HGTV, as the kids call it.
But who's the star? Because that's my channel.
It comes on, new episodes come on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock. So yesterday was a new episode.
Okay.
So it's two young men. They're business partners and they're real life partners.
Oh.
And neither one of them was from Detroit, because I Googled them.
Oh, you were telling us about this.
I was telling about them.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
But they have chosen to go to Detroit. And because if anyone who doesn't know about Detroit, it used to be like this big hub with the General Motors. And so when they closed many factories, a lot of people lost their jobs and things just got really bad there. If you listen to Big Sean's album, he has an interlude where it says like the population of Detroit went from 2 million to like under 700,000. Everybody just kept leaving. So basically all the houses in a lot of areas got abandoned and they're trap houses or whatever. So these guys have gone to Detroit and they'll buy these houses for cheap, like as low as $1,000. They'll buy the houses for between $1,000 to like $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll fix them up, but like, in a frugal kind of way. And one of the guys is very artistic, so he'll, instead of buying wallpaper, he'll paint the wallpaper print on the wall.
Oh, damn.
Stuff like that. And he'll make it look really nice, and then people buy the houses for $100,000 or less. And so they're revitalizing neighborhoods. So they'll go to a neighborhood and buy as many properties in that neighborhood as possible and fix them up. And then they live in the houses while they're fixing them up.
That's my kind of show.
Yeah, it's really good. It comes out Wednesdays.
And for those, it's not on Hulu. Darn it. That from a investor standpoint is called a live-in flip. It's where you live in the property for however long while you're doing the renovations, put it on the market, and sell it.
Now, Bim, let me ask you this question.
Yes.
Do you have any benefit or incentive in buying a house cash and selling it within like 30 days or within a certain amount of time?
Only if it's under market value. So on those shows where they do that, make a cash offer. Cash offer is always more enticing to the seller.
Right.
They know there won't be any issues with the bank, any hold up with loans falling through or whatever.
Yep.
And cash in hand right away is always better than
A check and 30-day wait.
Exactly.
Garbage.
you can usually close much faster versus like 60 days or 90 days or whatever. So that's the incentive. And being a cash buyer, you can most likely get stuff under market value because you're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll always say, okay, we have open house in 2 days and we have all this stuff to do. And it's like, why do you have to do open house in 2 days if you have all this stuff to do?
So for them, of course, they add the sauce for TV.
Yeah,
but they, in most cases, did a hard money loan on the property, right? So they'll borrow from an angel investor or somebody, say $200,000 to purchase the home, make the renovations, and then put it on the market. Now, for as long as they hold the loan, they're paying interest on the loan. So they want to get
Sell
it
as quick as possible.
Exactly, because then after 30 days or whatever, the interest may kick in or blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, they put that timeline on stuff because they're most likely borrowing the cash from somewhere. Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. More investing talk. Dogecoin has been all the rage.
It's all I keep
Elon Musk,
saying.
and why is
You
that?
don't know Elon Musk?
I just hear the name.
Tesla.
So why is everybody all pissed off that he did SNL?
All right, so Dogecoin. Have we talked about it here before?
No.
Okay, so
I think it started to really ramp up while we were away.
No, it didn't. It's been
a thing.
since February or March. Yeah, I bought in January actually.
But we
Oh,
haven't
you
been here
did?
since March.
And sold too soon, Darren.
Oh, damn it.
And then I bought back in and made a lot of money back still. But if I kept it from then,
You would have been able to retire?
no, God no, because you would have to
you just
invest
had
buy a
two
lot of-
salmon sweaters.
and a Tesla. But so Dogecoin is a cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
It's called a meme cryptocurrency because it's kind of made as a joke. Other cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these other ones that are coming out actually have a tangible usage, and the future is in that blockchain technology. So I'm not going to explain blockchain. You can look it up.
Going to the streets.
Yeah. So those are actual things that can be used at some point to purchase stuff. You can even purchase stuff with Bitcoin or Ethereum now.
Yep.
So Dogecoin's created. Why is it different than those? It's a ridiculous amount of shares available or whatever, right? So, for example, Bitcoin may have like 58 billion, I'm just making numbers up, shares available. So as you buy up more, less are available for people to have. Versus Dogecoin has like 350 billion. It's like some really, really high amount. So you can't buy enough of it for it to be rare. It's too available, so it's always going to be a lower amount.
Yeah.
And you can't use it anywhere. Now, between, what's the thing you'd be on? Reddit. And in the beginning, it was Reddit. Reddit users said, hey, we know this is a joke coin, but
let's funnel into it.
Let's get some momentum behind it so that the regular person can make some money, right? Because at this point, Bitcoin was already hitting like $20,000, $30,000 in the beginning of the year. Ethereum is starting to pick up a little bit of steam. At the time, Dogecoin was the first time I saw it, it was 0.005 cents.
Wow.
I said, I ain't gonna put no money in that shit, man. Why would I do that? It don't make no sense. It's not even real. Okay. It went to 6 cents. I saw someone, I saw somebody who at the time, when it was 0.005, bought like $500 worth. And then it went to the 5 or 6 cents. I can't even remember what they made, but it was a really nice chunk of change. So I said, all right, Bim, let's see what we could do. Even if it goes from 5 cents to 10 cents,
That's still
you doubled your money.
Dollar.
So I bought, I don't know, maybe like $100 worth or something like that. It went from 5 cents to 8 cents. I said, ooh, I'll take it. And I sold.
Oh.
Right. So a little while later, fast forward, Elon Musk jumps on the Twitter and champions Dogecoin for no reason, just out of fun. He said, Dogecoin to the moon, which is what stock and crypto people say when they want something to go up in price or value. So he said, Dogecoin to the moon. That thing shot up to 30-something cents. Went crazy.
Didn't it go up to like 60-something?
We're getting there. We're getting there. So it shot to 30-something cents. I think it touched 40. So people got in. People made some money. So imagine getting in at like 12 cents, because that's where I bought back in. Bought back in at 12 cents. I sold at like 30-something cents.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Bim's rich.
I made a little over $1,000, and I didn't put in a lot.
Wow.
Oh.
But that's still not a lot.
It's still nothing compared to
People made hundreds of thousands of dollars with this thing.
Who got in at 0.005
Right.
and held on to it.
Yeah. A lot of money. People were buying Teslas cash.
Yeesh.
That's how much they were making off of this thing.
Jeez.
But then he went on SNL and he said something.
I'm going to get to him, that
Oh,
mother
sorry.
trucker. So Dogecoin does that. It hits 40 cents. Then it goes down again. There's people on the Facebook saying, see, I told you shouldn't bought that stupid thing. I was telling some folks, just hold. Nothing happened for it to drop. It was just people selling to get their money. A week later, it goes back up. This is maybe, 2 weeks ago. It goes back up. 30-something cents, 40-something cents, 50-something cents, 60-something cents. I said, Bim, why did you sell? So now I'm like, okay, this is all going to hang on Elon Musk's SNL appearance.
Oh, because you knew that. Oh,
Right.
you got to have foresight.
That's why because, right.
You gotta have foreskin.
I knew it was coming. If it
Hey-o.
wasn't going to come out of her, it was going to come out of me.
Hey-oh.
You want it to come out of you? So I said, okay, this can go one of two ways. Obviously, I had already sold, and I think the wife hit me. Your wife hit me up and said,
Maybe, I don't.
please, I don't know what's going on.
She doesn't talk to me about these things. I'm useless. I'm so useless when it comes to these things.
So I told her, hey, look, as long as you didn't buy a crazy amount, just money you're okay with potentially losing, because it's fun. It's like gambling at the end of the day. So
Gambling's not fun.
it's fun. I have so much fun
It's
gambling.
scary.
I lose too much.
I get so much
have
anxiety
fun.
watching Let's Make a Deal.
How much money are you okay with? Like if you
Curtain 1, 2, or
It
3,
depends how much
Bim.
money I have.
if you had $5 in your pocket,
I'm not okay not losing any of it.
and if you had $1 in your pocket,
None of it.
no. But if you were like, oh damn, where'd that dollar go? Are you going crazy? You tearing the house up?
No.
$5 you tearing the house up? No.
Not tearing the house up.
$10. You're like, okay, hey, who took my $10?
Yeah.
I don't notice for a long amount of money.
So the way I break it down to people is, you do it with money you're okay with potentially losing. So if I throw $100 at Dogecoin, I understand, hey, I could lose that 100, but I could also double that 100 or triple. So you got to be fine with that. So this fool Elon Musk gets on SNL. And I don't know if they asked him about it or if it was a monologue. I have no idea. But he said, yeah, Dogecoin's a hustle. You know, it's not a... Boom! Down immediately.
He probably bought mad shares before he said that.
No, because that wouldn't benefit him. He'd lose money.
He probably sold.
Or maybe he sold.
I mean, if he needed the money.
So
which he doesn't.
So
I guess.
Tesla actually bought a ton of Bitcoin. They bought a lot of Bitcoin in the beginning of the year because they actually mentioned that people will be able to buy Teslas with Bitcoin because it's an actual blockchain technology with value. So he was doing that with Dogecoin as a joke, just to, whatever. But you don't get on TV and say we know it's a hustle, brother. Why are you going on there and saying it? So him, even though he has nothing to do with it directly, nothing, he's just a rich guy. You just destroyed it and ruined the hustle for everybody. Now, what do I say to people who may have bought at 70 cents when it was up there before he did this? Leave it.
I mean, what do
it's
you
got
have
to
to
come
lose
back
at
up.
this point?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Unless it goes back down to 0.005,
Then
It stays there.
Then
and it dies there.
Then just whatever.
then
And you have to have so if somebody invested $1,000 at 70 something cents, you have to say to yourself, okay, I'm willing to walk away with 200 at least, or something like that. But you have to set a number, or you just say, I'm just gonna leave it there because maybe it goes and may done, but whatever. The ride was fun.
It can't get worse here.
Can't get worse.
now.
Because I've also seen it the other way. Bitcoin hit a high in 2016 of like $12,000, and then it went back down to like $2,000. People sold at $2,000. It's up to 40-something thousand now. So you never know how these things shake out. For some reason, Dogecoin can turn into some crypto that people really mess with. The blockchain got improved, blah, blah, blah. And it became the staple of cryptocurrency because so many people had it already. And then the value went up to $5. You never know. So if you don't need the money, just leave it. Whatever. It's only money.
I mean, it's only a livelihood.
It's only a livelihood.
So I know we're running out of
Are we?
Yeah, we're very.
Oh, my God. Wow. All right, hold on.
But there's one big thing that we were supposed to talk about.
What's that?
You were supposed to break it down first.
SWV and Escape?
No.
Good job. That's why she brought the wine, man. What were you going to say, D?
The fight.
Which fight?
Oh, boo.
Oh, I don't know if we have time for that.
Probably don't.
We don't.
All right, so we'll save that for next week because it'll still be a good topic.
It needs time to breathe.
But I'd like to get this one out at least. Bill Gates.
Oh yes.
Oh my God.
Darren's ready to go off.
No, I'm not. The whole
That
thing is
wants
just
to be
like.
sugar baby.
Look, he nodded. Was he in the threesome with you?
He wouldn't leave for no snack if he was.
Nope.
Wait, holding his
You need
balls.
some, Mr. Windows?
Not Mr. Windows.
You need me to? You want me to ping you real quick?
Thank you.
They call me XP in the street.
We dealing with a hard drive or a floppy disk? What we doing?
Oh, wow.
They call me XP in the street. But I'm
He
in
said
Windows
hard
10
drive
at
or
home.
floppy pit.
That was
Floppy
good.
disk.
That was good. You want to see these?
Do do
nuts?
do do.
So I saw someone that said 2 of the richest men couldn't keep their woman, Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. How am I supposed to? Which is true because
Cuddle.
you think that's what was missing?
Women like cuddles.
I don't know if that's true.
I love.
I'm coming to find y'all never happy. Really? Let me stop.
It's
But
a slippery
what?
slope.
It's what, Darren?
It's a slippery slope. That's all I got.
But it did teach me though that money isn't the answer.
No.
As much as some folks will harp on that. Now, being poor isn't the answer
But
either.
did the women
But
leave them or did they leave the women?
I think the women left.
women left. That's what I'm saying, fellas. You can have all that money in your pocket. They ain't gonna keep her.
There's no way. I gotta fact check that.
It's the women. It's the ladies. I think Bezos got caught cheating or something
Okay,
like that.
then. Well,
Yeah, the women left because these guys did
Well,
something.
they weren't being good men then.
And Gates.
It's Bill Gates. Have you seen that guy?
Okay, so who said this? Somebody, maybe Duval or somebody. If you have excess of billions and billions of dollars,
Like Jay-Z said, I'm a billionaire. I'm cute.
right now, Hov not the best example because he got in trouble, so we won't bring him in it. But if you have billions, like stupid amounts of money, and we're gonna leave him on this because I might get in trouble. I mean, you should be allowed. That's fine. I didn't mean it. I was just curious.
It's a good question, though. It's a good question. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go there because
Let's go there. Oh,
we're
yes.
here. We're here. We're exiting.
Yes.
They changed the exit numbers on 95 North in Massachusetts.
Yes, they did.
They're dumb.
Seen it on Monday.
It screwed me all the way. I had to go to Rantham the other day.
But it makes more sense though because the exit numbers are now how many miles you are from the border of
I like
the
it.
state.
All right.
So instead of whatever.
But they didn't do the thing with like old exit. Blah,
They
blah,
did.
blah.
No.
Oh, did they?
I seen it today.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't
Old
know.
exit 6 is 12 now. But
Yeah,
I only
that-
seen it on that one
That
exit.
screwed me all the way up.
I was like 12. I'm not,
like,
I'm not
"Sir."
near Boston yet.
Is it this one GPS? Are you sure? Anyways, continue.
But anywho,
Let's go
Yes.
okay. So I was thinking about this.
there. Let's think about it.
There's been plenty of rich men
Mm-hmm.
and rich women. And, like, is that something that their partners just accept as part of the par for course? Like, okay, this person's super rich. I get to buy whatever I want. So, therefore, I need to just let them do what they want? And why is it that that's what they want? Like, for example, you guys and myself, all in committed relationships.
Right.
We don't have the urge to go sleep with other people.
No.
In any kind of way. If I was rich, would I all of a sudden be like, eh?
So I think the difference, and this doesn't excuse anything, nor, Darren, does this put rich people, athletes, whomever with influence, power, cops, judges, whatever. But there's a percentage of them that power is like just flowing out of them, and it attracts a lot of attention. And sometimes that attention is difficult for them to just turn away. Now imagine Michael Jordan in his height. Everything, city to city, that's just getting thrown.
Yo,
thrown.
I be thinking about Eddie Murphy a lot.
Hey, with the Lala pants. Can you imagine in the 80s?
So you're saying
It doesn't excuse it, though.
it doesn't excuse it, but it's like if
Day
you
in and day out, there's
if you-
constantly being thrown
you
in your
get to
face.
a high level and it's constantly being thrown at you,
Oh.
should you be? And so I'm like, okay, I'm on the road, right?
How much work should you do to turn it away if it's thrown in your face?
Like, because the real, like, if we're being real, as humans, we're not supposed to live like that. You're not supposed to be God status amongst people.
Yes.
It's not it messes with your psyche.
Yes.
Right. It puts you in an unrealistic situation. Right. We've seen star athletes in high school or college, not even star, just athletes in college, how they can walk. I saw Carmelo Anthony many years ago, it was before Lala and all that, in a club in D.C. I think Floyd Mayweather was there that night too. But when Carmelo left the club, there was what orbit is that? Things orbit around
Like
the sun.
Saturn.
There were women, Darren,
a gaggle of women.
orbiting around this man. That's not real life. You know what I'm saying? But like, how do you deal with that, right? Like, how many stiff arms do you give? Like, how many nights is it? Okay, no. Some actors like Denzel, was it Denzel? One actor said they don't even kiss co-stars because they're married. So you have to do things like that, but that didn't work for everybody. If you're not Denzel, they're not going to say no. You don't get to not do this film the way I want you to. So like, it's for the human condition. That's not even real. You can't have that kind of power and be expected to do the same stuff. It's very, very difficult.
Who's throwing themselves at Bill Gates?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you
Darren.
kidding me? You already said the Jay-Z line.
Yeah, I'm a billionaire. I'm cute. But he's really dry.
I guess it's someone that's looking past the money, that's looking past the facade and going for the money.
Darren, Sugar Mama or is it Sugar Baby?
Sugar babies.
That's a term for a reason.
Yeah, I guess.
Sugar daddy is a term for a reason.
Sugar babies.
They deal with whatever.
But they probably. But what I'm saying about Bill Gates and stuff is he's not.
He got no
flashy.
game.
Yeah, that too. You know how like they say, oh, well, black people when you get money and then you want to do all this extra shit. But like white people when they're rich, they do
just
the
still
most to
wearing
do
the same
to look poor.
Converses, yeah.
Yeah, they
There's a
wear dirty.
windbreaker.
But you're thinking about a different type of woman, right? Like, so for example,
Right.
allegedly, his agreement with his wife was that once a year, this is alleged. I don't know if it's true, but I heard it mad times and it sounds fly. Not to me though. He got to once a year go on vacation with his ex, and it was allowed once a year.
Now listen.
Now she was not good looking at all,
This
but
is what I'm saying. So like, people like me will say, how does Future keep getting chicks to have his baby? But he's Future, he's flying, he'll buy you bags or whatever you want. But I don't see Bill Gates being like, oh,
come with me.
come with me and I'll buy you a Balenciaga.
if I show you the woman, his ex that he was allowed to go on vacation with, you say, oh, because it's not the type of
I
women
almost
you're
said something
thinking.
wild.
Keep it. There's a different bracket, I'll say, of women that fall into, oh my God, he's so dreamy.
It's like a Big Bang Theory.
Sure. Yes. The show, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
There are people who that's their type.
Yeah.
God bless. Throwing mad calculators at
I
him.
ain't got no time. That's why I gotta go save my baby daddy because he can't do this math problem.
Mm-hmm. See?
Come here, you little dumb nerd. How much money do I gotta put away every check to have $10,000? I ain't got no type.
Yeah, I do remember. This was fun, guys. I missed you guys.
I miss my bitches too.
okay,
I was like, yo,
so-
what my
Darren,
sister
money don't
friends
matter.
I know. So before we end, sorry.
My
Let's
sister friends.
flip it.
Oh, let's
Right.
go.
Woman makes this over amount of money.
Guys, wait. I want you to keep going.
Yes.
But I have to say, and people are going to disagree. I don't care.
I think I
Disagree
know
with
where
me
you're
if
going,
you
but
want.
go ahead.
They're different.
Women-
Y'all are better than us.
Women don't need it.
And you know, I always try to think of this, Darren, because we watch movies,
Yes.
we see stories in real
Yes.
life of a powerful man.
Yes.
Empire falls. Why? Because of a woman.
Yes.
How many times, and it does happen. Jenna, you okay? Oh, okay. How many times do we see where a woman throws her life, empire, millions of dollars or
Away.
a business or wherever away
Every day.
For a popper.
it doesn't happen as frequently as men. And if so,
it's
show
not
me.
money, but it's a lot of women will stick with the same dude for
You're
10
right.
years.
You're right.
Who ain't shit, and the lady's 40 and like, yo, you just spent 25% of your life with this dude who's been cheating on you the whole time and you've known about it. Like
Yeah,
time
no,
to
yep.
me is worth more than money, and
You are.
So it's a different viewpoint, right?
same thing as
Yeah.
how like guys are physical and women are this whole, oh, but he didn't do this to me, he didn't call me today. But we don't care if you don't have sex for a month straight.
Right.
As long as you cuddle and you call me and you
Yeah.
tell me I'm pretty, I don't care.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we like sex.
Yo, that laugh Jen gave. She said, and then straight face. That was.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we like,
Yeah.
but
no.
it's not like that important. Whereas you guys like going out to dinner with us, but it ain't. If your wife was like, oh, for the next month we're not gonna go out to eat, or you'd be like, all right.
Don't even care. Does the TV work?
You
Does
wouldn't
the TV
give
work?
you wouldn't give a hell. Oh, that was the other show we watched, New Girl. We watched for like
New Girl. Oh, wow.
a couple of first episodes. That was good. Again,
That's a
I like
very
the show.
interesting topic.
dynamic.
Yeah, but it just reaffirmed that money isn't
Money is a way that guys get women, but it's not a way that women get guys.
right, and it's not the way that men keep women either. Because you can have all the money in the world, but that don't mean you can mess up.
Yeah, but if they mess up, these women are still gonna get money. If they was like, oh, if I leave this man, I get no money.
You think they staying?
I don't know if they're leaving that quick.
But
She's
they
been
have-
with him 27 years.
So she's gonna get some money. Is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. But if it was like, okay, you've been with him 27 years, you've invested this much of your time into this, you can leave, but you get zero. You start from scratch.
See, I almost think that's the money is the problem,
It probably is a
Come on
problem.
now.
because like you have this much, and you mean to tell me you can't make the relationship work? I'm trying to think like if I
It's
was
not the
so
answer.
I know I'm so rich, but I don't like my wife anymore.
How many of those people you think are in that situation? Yikes!
Right.
You can't.
So what are you saying? He should be able to fix whatever he don't like about her?
I don't know. I don't know. Like,
Ooh, that hair.
you need an upgrade, don't you?
You don't need to build abroad.
Not build a broad. Then they all look alike.
Who?
The women's with all the plastic surgery and the build broads.
Yeah, I like build abroad.
Do you? You like to look at them?
No, I like the term, not them themselves.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna say you don't like them as like humans.
Oh, it's weird. It's weird.
Like, why does Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and all
They
them, they look
the
alike?
same. It's so weird.
I don't know who's who.
Even
since Santana put up a video, I'm like, yo, you look like somebody else.
Delicious guy has a different face. In Puerto Rico, I saw a bunch of build the bodies. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Not build the
Build the
bodies.
bodies. I like that.
That's
I get.
It's sketchy. I don't know. I guess I just like. Did they say why they divorcing?
I think it had something to do with that ex thing. I didn't read anything, by the way. This is all by like 3 podcasts.
If you agreed to this, we're getting way off. If you agreed to this for
people miss this.
20 years,
So,
you agreed to you go wherever you want to go with your ex.
It's all alleged.
Alleged.
Yeah.
Then can you then voice you have a problem with it after 20 years?
So then allegedly, it was also the fact that he was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein.
said that would be a problem.
Yeah. Okay, that's good ground.
Yeah, so I think that was the catalyst that kind of, because it
Oh.
all came out a couple
Bill.
of years ago. Now, that doesn't mean he was doing crazy stuff, but
Yeah.
you're a billionaire. There's parties. You just go. Like, oh, it's a picture. But how many parties you went to where you don't know who's throwing it, but, you know, I'll go. And then you find that stuff after. It's like, ooh, I know he was doing that. Ouch. Can I scrub this
Ouch.
picture that we took? Oof. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
How old is too old to get into a fight? Like a fisticuffs?
How old is too old?
Man.
I'm saying who we fighting?
Another person.
That's my age.
Yeah.
80.
80.
Nah, I think
Men
that's
be fighting.
I think that's a
Keep
good. I
fighting.
think that's a good age to fight.
What? You don't think it's a good age?
I think it's a good age to fight.
Still, keep going.
I think
I like it.
no. So I think there's like a gap where like you shouldn't be fighting like from like 28 to like 70.
I'll
And
give
then
you.
after that you can fight.
I'll give you 33. 28, you still get some fights in. But I like 33 to 70. I like that. Because right now, I don't want to fight.
I don't want to fight.
But when I'm 80, I probably want to fight.
But you got to fight other 80-year-olds,
Yeah, so,
obviously.
God, no. Anybody younger, I'm terrified.
Did you see that story about the guy who died at the Dunkin'? But not to go back to Dunkin'.
Was he fighting?
So he was an old man, and he was in the drive-thru, and he was, I guess, being rude or whatever. And then he left the drive-thru and went inside and was still, like, popping off. And then, allegedly, he called one of the young men who worked there a racial slur.
Oh, I did see it, but I didn't read up the story.
And
Damn.
so then he, like, dared him, like, say it again. And he said it again, and he punched
Boom.
him. And he hit his head on the sidewalk and died.
He perished.
Fuck.
So now this guy is being charged with manslaughter.
Oh, I didn't think
It's
it was
in
all
Florida,
that.
of course.
Of course.
Oh,
What's wrong
man.
with Florida?
Florida, man.
And that's the tough part because I'm sure that brother who had, damn, man.
Right.
Because you see videos all the time, white person popping off, somebody popping off, calling you the N-word and all of that. And you always like, yo, I wish somebody would. Mm-hmm. He did you. Damn.
He didn't die from the punch. He died from the fall.
The fall. But when you
you
hit
punch
somebody, you ain't meaning to kill him. You just, that's why I want to fight 33 to 70.
Yeah.
Because now you're thinking,
I
don't
can hurt
want,
somebody.
but when you're 70, you ain't really gonna hurt nobody.
I ain't gonna hurt a damn person. You probably got tired. And then you guys can share an apple.
Orange apple. Twosome.
Stupid. That sucks. Oh man. Yeah, that makes me think twice of like
Road rage.
there's a movie called Unhinged.
Unhinged.
You saw it?
That movie is crazy.
Terrifying. The wife was scared. She was legit scared for like days.
I looked at
Was it on
it. Did you
Netflix?
see it? No. I think it's on Amazon Prime. if I'm not
Amazon Prime.
mistaken.
Russell Crowe.
Magnificent performance.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
I was driving to work and I saw a guy who was just driving erratically on Mendon Road, which is not like a big
It's not-
street.
Yeah.
And then we got to the red light, and he like tried to get out his car, but he still had the seatbelt on. I'm like, yo, what
To
is-
you?
No, to the car next to him. I was
Oh.
like, what is going on?
I can't. Man.
Yo.
I
You were the
can't.
one who was being erratic.
Yo, road
can't.
rage is something serious.
That movie will teach you something different about some road rage
What's it
shit.
called again?
Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Please watch it.
It's on Amazon. You said.
It's very good. It's very good.
It's
I don't want to go to work tomorrow, guys.
No.
I have to go, but I don't want to.
Well, watch that movie and it'll have you staying in the house. It'll have you not want to drive
There's
nowhere.
no gas.
I gotta drive to Boston tomorrow. We got gas up here. I use my Shell T-Mobile Tuesdays to get 13 cents off a gallon.
Smart.
I was gonna say something. Damn it. It's cool.
You like my sneakers, Darren?
I like
your
it.
shoes.
Those
Thank
are
you.
fire.
I like those. Good with your outfit.
We got nice shoes on today. I like your shoes too, Bim. But I like Darren's.
These are
too.
my all-time favorites.
Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy these every time. Like,
Okay.
yeah, every time.
Okay.
Don't take it as a mental note and try to sell me on stuff. Not that
I'm
y'all
gonna
could
sell you
anyways.
nothing.
Jim, what do you want for your birthday this year, yo? What are you hoping to get?
Cheesecake like every year. Strawberry with whipped cream.
I love this.
Alright.
You gonna remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're lying, but it's on tape, so.
True, because I'm gonna go.
I feel like the thing's not recording.
Which one is she? No,
Do I have
it's
to yell
recording.
loud?
No,
Ah!
it's recording.
Sorry, listeners.
Hold on.
It worked.
Jesus.
It works. She said. Anything else?
Nah, I think that's it.
Gosh.
We're gonna reserve the Boo Boo Canelo stuff for next week. Also, we're gonna reserve the Floyd Mayweather,
Oh, the hat.
Jake Paul debacle for next week. We'll talk DJ Khaled. We'll talk everything else that comes
We
up.
didn't talk about Joe Budden podcast. with Roy
Budden
and Mal.
Pod and
J. Cole got the album coming out.
Cole album dropping tomorrow. Jen, you roll your eyes at the God.
So,
Don't you roll your eyes at the God?
So we want to talk about taking naps.
Wow. Darren, wrap this up before I wrap her up in a flurry of fisticuffs.
And my name is. he's like Run DMC of 2020.
No, he's not.
His flow is so predictable.
It's not true.
You can listen to 4 bars of a song and you know how the rest is gonna
It's
sound.
not true though.
I've done it. I'd
It's
be
not
like,
true.
okay, it's my first time hearing this song, and I'm like, I know how it's gonna go. I'm Jacob.
I love J. Cole, so
He's never flowed
I
like
wear.
that. I wear Puma.
My mom is white. They call me Jermaine, but not Jermaine. You see?
Oh my god.
excellent, excellent.
Because that's how he sounds.
Excellent.
Bad.
He's never flowed
If,
like that.
listen,
He's
if this
never
album
flowed
comes out and he says anything on any song about Your Majesty,
Or his mom being white.
Jen is the god.
I think he's exhausted the white mama thing.
So if he says something on this album, what do I get?
What do you want?
Cheesecake.
You gonna get
Strawberry.
that
You're gonna get
anyways.
cheesecake. I fucking hate her.
Yes. That's
Oh my god.
what I live
She
for.
looked at the Home Alone, yes. Anyways,
This is shit that I
guys,
live for.
really appreciate you listening and rocking with us.
You gotta do the socials.
Next time we gotta do that in the beginning.
I'm trying to get to that, Jen.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, thank you for listening and rocking with us as usual. Follow us on social media platforms, PLSDELTHIS on Instagram, the same handle, and Twitter, the same handle, sorry. On Facebook, we are Please Delete This. On YouTube, we are Please Delete This. Anywhere you look, we are Please Delete This. Make sure you follow us on your favorite streaming platforms, such as Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and all the other places where you can listen to podcasts. Shout out to other podcasts in our area, WBRU, Franchise in the Morning, the Grown Pains podcast, Spark Up PVD. Who else?
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Yes. Shout out to Mike Tyson.
He has a podcast.
Hot boxing.
Hot boxing. Get it?
I get it.
Because he smokes weed. Hot boxing.
I get
He
it.
grows it too.
I get
He
it.
has his own brand.
I get it.
So does Jaleel White.
That was interesting.
Purple Urkel. I want to try it.
Way to use the brand.
Hmm?
Way to use the brand.
Hell yeah.
He is a brand.
He is. Shout out to our friends over at Salute the Soap and Kingston 8 and Nevis Garden and
Who are you more scared of? Officer Winslow or Uncle Phil?
Uncle Phil. Hands down.
Winslow's a pushover.
You know he got a brother?
I did not. Is he an actor too?
No, I mean
Is he
like,
Officer too?
No, like he has a brother in the show. Yeah, I don't know.
In Family Matters?
Uh-huh.
Did you know that?
Frank. Sorry.
Did you know that Perfect Strangers was a spinoff?
Yes.
Yep.
Or Family Matters was a spinoff from Perfect
Yes.
Strangers.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Well, you gonna say something?
Did you know in Invincible, the voice of the principal at the high school is,
Carl Otis Winslow. I don't know. his
Principal
name.
and that's
rhymes with
him,
Vince-
but that's, yeah, he does the
Principal
voice.
rhymes with
Because
Invincible.
I think the school's named after him, no?
I can't remember. His last name is Winslow.
What a magnificent show. So good. The twist I didn't see. I'm sorry, Jen.
Nah.
We didn't get to talk about it before. The very good twist. Very good twist.
I didn't see it coming.
Did not.
Very-
Excellent twist.
So good. And 2 more seasons they're locked in for
Oh,
already.
thank God.
And people who've read, because based on the comic, sorry, Jim, we're almost done.
Yes.
They say if they stick to the comic, we haven't seen anything yet.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Atlanta season 3 is still being recorded.
Oh,
Hyped.
So that's
I
something.
just saw Dave is coming back out.
Hi, I'm Dave. That
Yes,
Dave?
yes,
Oh, damn.
yes.
Nice. Nice.
We just crammed a lot into our last
Queen of the South is back. Me and the wife started watching that again. Blacklist is Bike. Watching
Oh
that.
wow! Damn, I need to really run through that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me and the wife started watching Sugar Queen Sugar.
Queen Sugar. The wife watches that.
Not,
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not my.
It's not. It's,
Yeah.
but I'm nosy, and it's full of mess.
What happened?
It's full of mess. It's full of mess.
Speaking of mess, Portia Williams and the Nigerian guy with the $40 million.
I don't know enough about that, but put it for next week because you can
Portia
speak to that.
Williams and the guy. Okay.
It's like Love and Hip Hop or something.
No, Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Same thing. It's the same.
Shout out to SWV and Escape. That was a great versus.
I didn't get to see it. It was the day of the wedding.
Okay.
Yeah. You saw it, Aaron? Nope. See?
Little hoe.
It was the day of the wedding.
Were you surprised? We'll be quick. And were you surprised by any of the songs? Were you reminded of? Oh, damn, they had that.
I was surprised by Thug Holiday.
Doug Holiday.
Escape was the singing, just like Thug Holiday. Wait, Trick Daddy and them.
I don't remember.
Or was
You
it
gotta
Master
play
P?
Play it after. I don't remember.
It was one of the songs that we said you can't have sex to, but it's R&B.
I agree to this.
No,
Or that's a
Darling
you
said it
thing?
to me, and then
Oh,
I said it to you.
It was like,
I don't
did
recall.
I say this? Oh
Yeah,
dear.
it's one of them songs where it's like you if you just hear the beat, you would think should be able
This
to
is me.
have sex to, but you really can't.
Nah, people don't even have sex in music anymore. Whatever.
Well, that's just
What they do
terrible.
is this.
All they do is this. Even that's an old reference. Damn it. Damn it.
We can't help it. It's
Yeah.
38 this year. It doesn't.
That's stupid.
It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good at all. Guys, thank you so much. We will appreciate the love that you give us and the support. Yeah. Stick with us. We're gonna try to do better this coming months, maybe. I know there's at least one of those
We
days I'm gonna
always good.
disappear. Like in a month, I'm gonna disappear for like
Where
you going?
Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's right.
It's all good. Wait, what?
I'm going to Puerto Rico in June, so
Okay.
it'll be a Thursday. I won't be here though, so we can record early that week.
Jen, not yet.
Anyways, Jen's done. Guys, thank you so much. We'll talk to you next week. Yep.
Peace.
Bye.
All right.